Colonel. I'm ready to begin proceeding with the VR missions.
And we are
You
currently
say
playing.
nerd.
And look, I can see myself in the flesh.
Anyways, welcome back to AI, the Somnifiles nirvanA Initiative, ladies and gentlemen. So last time, we ended off right before we began a new form of investigation material, not unlike the proper Somnium gameplay, the virtual reality recreations.
Which is kind of neat. It kind of, honestly, in terms of the gameplay, it harkens back to the original. It harkens back to the original, the tutorial mission. Remember when Date was having that first dream or nightmare about his past?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where it was still him. It wasn't Aiba, but exploring around. And
Well, no, you're playing as Aiba in his dream that one time. What you're thinking of is, the last
like the-
Somnium where Saito's trying to reclaim his
Oh,
body.
to take control. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
You know, the one where you don't have Aiba to do it for you.
Come to think of it, I don't think we've ever had a point in the original Somnifiles where we ever took direct control of Date.
Well, no,
At least
I just told you.
not the same way as we're doing with Ryuji here,
Right.
or Ryuki here. I think there's too many people with a Ryu on them.
You're fine.
These aren't good for much other than for show.
So as you see in the top right corner, we have a list of little clues or snippets. Think of them as like post-it notes that contain the most pertinent information.
Okay.
Okay.
We
Looks
get.
like it's there so the performers can check how they look.
Yeah, but we
on
could have.
screen.
Maybe we could see if there was something that we couldn't. Maybe there was something we could spot. Ah, okay, there was nothing there. So it looks like it is wanting us to investigate the sign in X-ray mode.
Well, not only that, but, you know, I want to make sure that everything's nice and clean, hooky-dory.
Now,
I mean,
what is the
how much cleaner can you make a VR setting like this?
Bugs.
Beats me. But yeah,
Also-
as a reminder, we're trying to figure out how exactly the body appeared here after the lights
Right when
went
the
out.
lights went out. Really quick, what's the normal thingy over there in the upper left?
Normal? That is our eyesight. Not a eyesight, but eyesight. If we give it a little click, we can
Oh.
switch to X-ray mode.
I can switch to
Oh
X-ray
wow,
too.
is that, I've
That's
not
because
actually
I
used
gathered
to.
all data from the scene.
Thank you, Tama. But I've never actually seen X-ray mode in this like size before. Also, how many mannequins were stored back there?
A lot.
Wow.
Say if one had their head blown off, they can always get one replaced for the next fresh
Oh,
meat.
that poor sod. Anyways, let's get a look at the signboard, and you might notice something a little weird.
Deep in there.
Three little somethings, that
It's
is.
a bit of a curve.
I see
Jars.
Kind of.
I see
And an
jars
arrow.
and what
You know what?
Couldn't you have
what
compared
lo-
it to
yeah
a
what and
fish
what
hook
looks
or
like a
something?
spinal
Well,
like
it won't come out easily.
joint or something like a
Whoever
spinal.
started
That's a
this
spine.
probably didn't want to pull it out.
But spine implants are not usually all
Signboard would be
I-
useless
Or are you
unless-
talking
hopefully
about
the-
the tangled up
It's
cord,
useless
what it looks
unless
like?
it's standing.
right. Hopefully the viewers won't be able to see my mouse when I'm
let's
doing
not
this.
go there.
Otherwise,
No,
otherwise
that's
it's
not
a good
what I
thing. But
meant.
anyway, it almost looks like a coil, like a spring.
Good eye. The signboard was stuck in the corpse, so it's difficult to remove. You know,
Okay.
not like a fishhook.
What's this? There's something inside the body.
Two cans and a
things.
Three
roll.
things catch my attention. First, a mixture of potassium chlorate, sulfur, and red phosphorus.
Just all in.
This is
Okay.
probably
All in
a
one
bomb
jar.
starter. It would make
Oh,
very easy.
this was how they
Fuse is
turned the
coiled
body
up
into a
sensory
bomb.
layer. By the way,
Oh.
the fuse includes an oxidizing agent, so it can continue to burn even inside the body. And finally, at the
Even
end
in
of the
death,
fuse
my
is a
body
powder of
burns.
carbon monoxide and aluminum.
And
This
a
is a
big
substance
keg
that
of
causes
TNT
thermite
with a
reaction.
really weird
When
plunger.
ignited, it creates heat of over
Why is there a
30,000
plunger stuck
degrees
inside this
Celsius
man's
and
body?
burns
It's
violently.
not a plunger.
That's for Daffy Duck to use.
Inside the corpse is fuel that goes off with even the slightest impact, a fuse, a substance that causes a thermite reaction.
So now I guess I'm so curious. So how did us going into frickin' like missing no like glitchy mode when we watched that video set off this bomb?
Hard to say, but you might notice something new after examining the x-rayed corpse. See that line?
Yeah,
What's this?
Oh, it's
Taking
something
a better
sticking
look
out.
at it,
it's a
it
string.
looks like something tied to his waist. It's like a spider's thread. No, even thinner.
And it
My
glows
analysis
with the
concludes
beam
that
of a
this is
thousand
CN2,
lights.
or carbon nanotube. Graphene
What?
sheets with the thickness of a single carbon
Oh,
atom.
that's
These are
usually-
actual
that's-
things.
that's-
Into a cylindrical
No, I
shape
know,
to
but
make
it's
these
usually
weapons.
only for like
The
surgery
diameter
and
is about
stuff,
0.4
like for repairing blood
nanometers.
vessels and
A
everything like
single
that.
nanometer is 1/1000th of 1
So
meter.
why are they
So
using it
it's
like a
not
fishing
visible to the
line
naked
here to
eye.
like
What?
prop the body up on
Because
something?
they're fishing for suckers. That's
because
why.
This thread is made by bundling multiple CNTs. I've also enhanced your vision so you'd be able to see it. By the way, CNTs are extremely durable. They're elastic and hard to break, and it's said that their theoretical maximum tensile strength is 50 times that of steel.
How?
Where is
It's carbon.
the other end of the CNT?
The shit that makes into diamonds?
Now look up. It's connected into the grid on the ceiling as opposed to the grid on the floor.
The fish hook's
Hey.
connected to the sky hook. The sky hook's
Wait a
connected to
minute.
the light switch.
That
Light
way.
switch connected to
Over
the
by that red lamp.
wall.
Red lamp.
So just switch on the light.
Well, no, because it's a recreation of the
What's
crime scene.
this?
It's the light switch.
Oh.
We can't actually.
close-
we can't interact with stuff that's clearly not there.
Well,
But
it's
now
part-
that
well,
we've got enough clues, we could actually recreate the events.
Okay, it looks like we're pretty much done investigating here. Using the clues we've
I'm
gathered
so
far,
slow
we
realizing
should
that
be
the
able to
whole
solve
name of the game
mystery.
show is called Face to Face.
You mean the mystery of how Jin's body appeared?
Just like how it
That's
took
what you
me a
talked
little
about,
too
right?
long in the practice session to realize that they were
Let's
called
get
the
on that
Popo
now.
because of the
First
police.
thing, about that power outage when the body appeared. Was
Yes.
it really just a power outage?
No,
was wondering
it was
about
just
that, too.
Nosferatu messing
Lights
with the
came
light
back on
switch
way
over
too
there on the
Exactly.
wall.
If the power did go out, the stream should have cut out at the same time.
But
That's
the
also
steam
true.
went on, no problem.
So it wasn't an outage. The lights were switched off.
Remember when
So
they
how did the
decided?
lights get
Remember when
turned
there was that era of
Wow.
SpongeBob where they just started
I
bringing
think I
back
know what
every
it is.
single one-off joke or character and gave them their own episode?
Yeah, that was an interesting
I
time
just,
frame.
all I had to see was the light switch. All I had to see was like a snapshot where it was the
That's the
freaking
switch that
grandmother,
powers
like the old lady and her
Yeah,
mother from the
let's
chocolate
not
episode, and they were
overthink
like
this.
having a
Someone
kaiju
simply walked
robot
up and
fight or
flipped the
something.
switch.
And they
Or, like,
turned
one was in a
Bubble Bass into
helicopter.
the Nostalgia Critic.
That actually was pretty
Let's try to
incredible, and
think of
apparently
something
Nostalgia Critic
else.
himself even thought that was just wacky.
Okay, so here's something that I kind of want to mention. If you manage to do this whole recreation without messing up, like say I went to the light switch first, and that's not the right thing to look at, how do the
Mhm.
lights get turned off?
Well, the body, I assume, pulled it down?
The CNT extending from the
There were
corpse
bundled
was fed to the
CNTs tied to
ceiling
the
beam
body.
tied to the light
They were
switch.
routed through the
So as
ceiling
soon as
beams
the body
onto
fell from the
light switch.
rafters, the string was
A
triggered,
dead body
blowing the
can't
light
pull
switch.
strings.
No, but it
Oh,
can
it's so cute
fall
looking there float about.
from the
So,
ceiling.
but I get it. So then,
Now that you
actually, what could have
mention
happened
it,
is the body could have
I
been
thought I heard
propped up
something
there,
hit the
and
floor
somebody
right
could have been
after the
above
lights
the
went
set
out.
when they gave it a
The
big
body fell
shove.
from the
So
ceiling
they dropped
above
so they
the
dropped them down
CNT,
like a
which
10-ton
caused
weight.
the light switch to turn off.
Yep, therefore keeping it hidden and
So
no one
on
would
to the next
see.
question.
Also,
The corpse
I'm still
was
gonna do
hidden up in
rain
the
code
ceiling,
at some point,
right?
but oh my gosh,
And
the game
how
is a
did
lot
it
longer
fall?
than I thought it would be.
Now
That
then,
may honestly
how did
that
it fall?
okay. The culprit dropped it from above.
The culprit used the mechanism of the body softening after rigor mortis. The body
Right.
must have been placed up in the ceiling like a
Therefore,
bridge
the rigor
between
mortis
two
would have
caves.
result. The
It would
rigor
stay
mortis
up
could have
there
softened
while
when
the
it
body
hits
is
the
still
floor
stiff.
at terminal
But as
velocity.
time passes and
No,
rigor
the
mortis
rigor
lessens,
mortis,
the corpse softens.
you know,
And that's what made it fall down.
You know, the fact that this thing was probably dangling up on the ceiling
Now
for
for
so
the
long, you
final
think
question.
somebody would have catched the
Why
stank.
did the body explode?
Right.
unless someone here was working,
Well,
you know,
that could
unless
be
the
explained
culprit
by
was
using
working
the
here
X-ray.
as someone.
But actually, oh my gosh, yeah, I actually didn't even consider that. That's actually quite impressive. That not impressive, Jesus, it's monstrous. But the fact that like no, the culprit didn't even have to drop it from above. It just had to balance it between like a board, and then imagine the board just softens like rubber and bends in on itself, so it would happen automatically. At
So
any
it was like
point during the
so it
scene.
essentially was like a ticking time bomb.
The
100%,
substance
yeah.
is eventually
But in this
But,
case,
causing a huge
remember
explosion.
that
So that
the
interval
bomb
between
only
the fall and
activates after
explosion was because
impact.
of the time it took for the fire to reach the end of the fuse.
the
Still
game is
then-
explaining
I
it.
get it. It was hard to find traces of that trick because it was such an analog.
But I was gonna say, but regardless, it was still the body was still on the ground for quite a while before we watched the video and went
All right,
nuts and
I think we're starting to
exploded. So
figure
I wonder.
things out
I'm
here.
still wondering why it
So you can
delayed.
turn off this VR
Hmm.
space now.
No, not yet.
I mean, it could have been a delayed reaction kind of bomb.
We still have the main show.
What do you mean?
We're recreating the culprit's actions.
Are you telling me to do that?
You want me to
She
literally
sure
drop
is.
straight from this? Are you telling me I need to drop from the ceiling like that half-severed man over there?
No.
Here we go. No, we're asking him to pretend to be the killer.
So,
Oh.
Tama, the director and camera operator.
Cool, huh?
In the
Fine.
director's chair, I'm not going to tolerate shoddy acting. So keep that in mind.
Are we recording something?
Of course we are. We're testing a theory here, so we need
But
to
yeah,
create
no,
something
Raincoat is
that can
probably
be
gonna
viewed
have to easily be
objectively.
like, that may have to be my
no idea
Okami
what
where I
they're
have to
going
do
on
it in
about.
sessions.
Ugh.
No,
God.
you're a great bit part actor.
Oh, shit.
You
Okay.
moron to figure this out without the director having to tell you everything?
She's
Just
so
zip it to play the
mean.
culprit.
And the funniest thing about her,
Definitely
Logan,
Academy
she's
Award.
voiced by the exact same voice actress as Strawberry Cookie.
The nuts?
Huh. That's actually wild. Strawberry Cookie is usually so shy.
I know!
Anywho.
Hi. I'm, the culprit who killed Jin. Now, prepare to witness an amazing show featuring this corpse.
By the way,
Right,
do you
do it.
recognize the music?
Not only is your acting
Yeah, it was
Yes.
when we were doing,
I don't even understand
we were doing,
what kind of
one of
character
the
you're
Ota's
trying to play.
Asamias.
The
And
polar
I'll-
bear
and-
fight.
Right, with the fucking polar bear fight.
Oh my god. For some reason, my head first went to the half thing, All Might or whatever.
Well,
The thing that he likes quoting for whatever reason. So it was up above. Like that.
Yep,
right
it was-
Stiff as a board.
It was propped up on the ceiling, like this.
You can place it like this because it was stiff from rigor mortis. So
It's no
that's
different
how they
from a
did the
plank
light
of wood.
Carbon
My
nanotube.
best friend,
CNT.
half-severed
He took-
man.
The CNT
He
went
took
up
the plank
beams,
challenge to
sent
the
it down
extreme.
towards the light switch.
CNT is too thin to be seen with the naked eye, so no one noticed it.
I've got it
Again,
all
that
set
seems
up.
extremely like expensive to do when you could have just used fishing
Aren't you
wire.
supposed to
This
be
is
Like,
the most-
wouldn't anyone notice something up in the rafters stinking up the place?
Soon. It needs to be soft and squishy, like an octopus.
This scene makes no sense. I'm cutting it out.
You made me do it.
I'm sorry, we gotta cut the whole Batgirl movie. It just
Rigor
don't
mortis
work.
began to subside.
Man, this is the most elaborate and most graphic game of the Incredible Machine I've ever seen.
Oh my god.
I actually do hope that Contraption Maker gets a sequel already.
Contraption Maker?
Contraption Maker is think of it like the Marble Blast Ultra. Think of it like the Marble It Up to Marble Blast Ultra. The people who made Incredible Machine made Contraption Maker to be a spiritual successor with the same gameplay style.
Sometime later, the burning fuse inside the body reaches the explosives.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it
see
was
how it
just
was
a
all
delay.
coiled up.
I see. So therefore, it would take longer than normal. So it was just a coincidence that we hit.
Truth behind the corpse's sudden
So-
appearance and explosion.
Good work.
Aha!
I got some nice footage of the reenactment.
I still
Yay.
don't understand why the acting was necessary.
Cute.
Everything
But,
is necessary for you.
I got it. So us having our weird spaz attack with the viral video was just a coincidence.
Possibly.
Man, imagine if we were doing all this shit while standing in the middle of the park here.
All makes
Oh my
We
gosh.
kinda
this
were.
is-
Corpse
Why
didn't
is she
teleport
doing
here
that? Don't look
after
at her,
all.
sweetie.
Of course it
He's
did.
just standing there.
Though the culprit
You have to-
obviously
you have to
wanted
stay-
see that.
Go ahead.
Why is that guy acting like a
Half of
maniac in the
body
middle of
just
the park?
suddenly appearing out of nowhere.
Well, I think
Just
you
like
just
the
answers your
Philadelphia
question there in two
experiment.
ways,
Someone
honey.
took all that trouble to
I'm also
make
thinking
So
like,
I
now
did.
remember,
something strange.
now remember, honey, you gotta stay in school,
I
else
think
you'll
they
go
also
crazy,
wanted to draw
like
as
that
much
man
attention
over
as
there.
possible to that sign. All so they could spread that QR video.
Now remember
Viral
who
sensation.
made that QR video.
Someone working at Nyes, but not actually Nyes.
The culprit must have wanted the body to fall during the live stream, right? It would
So
have been
why
pointless otherwise.
Would it
But
be
did they
made?
really
And apparently,
predict when
it was
rigor
made in
mortis would
such a
dissipate
similar
so
way that
accurately?
it should have been able to
culprit didn't
like
put the
present
corpse up on the
a
ceiling
secret
beneath
or
as well as
encoded
the
message
previous
to
step.
somebody smart enough
It
to pick
had
it up.
to have been after the body had
You know, it's probably a good thing that whoever propped it up probably removed all the little internal organs from that other half of the body.
I wonder how nobody smelled the corpse.
Exactly, there's that
That's
too.
what I'm saying.
Sometime during that period.
I
Like,
can only
how,
imagine
how,
it was- I-
how much freaky Febreze you need to spray on that man just to avoid the scent?
All I can say is that I've been on a TV set like one time, and when you're there for like 7 hours in bright lights and everyone's sweating, you kind of lose your sense
So
of
that's
smell
why
for
they
like
caused the
30
thermite
minutes.
reaction
Oh,
and
Lord.
destroyed the CNT.
All you can
You kind of
smell,
all-
all you can smell is the stench of
Body fell
acting.
from the studio ceiling.
TNT is highly
If it
flammable
fell
carbon material,
sideways
doesn't have a
when it landed,
chance. So basically, that's just explain why we can never find that string later, because the whole thing burned up the minute that the thing went on fire.
Exactly.
Anywho.
A thought just occurred to me. Since we're technically starting a new session, do they have a new question ready for us?
What question?
It still thinks I'm in VR mode. I can't do it yet.
Damn it.
Unless I can hit tab.
No!
Yay!
There
God
you
damn
go. Question time.
What did you think deep learning?
Name of a horse! Name of a horse! Name of a horse!
No!
Name
no,
of a horse! Name of a horse!
It gave us impish. That's impacting.
So?
I don't want. Oh!
We got an
a
Ota.
child. An Ota. Oh, it is Ota.
Wow.
The hat is a little bad.
He's a delinquent now.
Alright, now back to Sleepy Ghost.
No, he's just a meat.
But yeah, I want to try to unlock all of them, which means I have to answer in certain ways, unfortunately, because they only will evolve based on whatever their
Their stat
traits
distribution. But you know, if you get it wrong, you could always restart.
I know, but then I have to wait another 20 minutes.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
To wrap it all up,
But Jimmy crack code and nobody cares. How come they keep doing it?
QR video, right?
I don't know if that's
Anywho.
all there is to it, but probably.
And the only people we really know who makes those wacky QR videos, you know, aside from Bats 490, is Nice.
It hasn't been found.
Who else could it possibly be?
Anyway, starting our search for
And
the
again,
people who might have
everyone
the
keeps
original
forgetting about it.
videos.
Why was there a dead body that had to be used about all this? Like, someone was still murdered.
Jin's right
We don't
hand
know
is up in
who,
the studio
and we
for
still don't
the
know
whole
who could have
time we were
possibly
shooting
murdered
the
somebody,
show.
cut them in
There
half,
must be
and
someone
preserved
who
the
knew,
bodies
or at
6 or
least
so
noticed it.
years into the future perfectly.
Well, technically, isn't this still like 6 years in the past?
Yes.
Right.
Remember, whenever you're playing as Ryuji, you're technically like playing 6 years prior. When you're playing as
It's an Akihabara
Mizuki.
right now.
Mizuki, then you're 6 years
At the
later.
Cafe, Sunfish
Fine.
Pocket.
Oh boy, we're
Oh,
going to
boy,
Mermaid Land.
We get to go back to Sunfish Pocket. 'cause
Oh
we're trying
boy.
Now it's
I guess-
open!
Because we're trying to track down Chunpei. Yeah.
Because remember, he was the guy in charge of actually maintaining the set.
Ah.
What the Antakanaki?
Hello.
I mean, we've been here when it's been open a few times, but I don't.
Oh, wait,
there's
that's
all
not
the
wrong.
tridents.
I see we got
There
some new
he
faces
is.
here. Oh, hello.
He's
He
a
doesn't
gold
even have a
member.
trident!
No, I see it right
Oh
there on
wait,
the
he
chair.
has a gold
He's
trident.
a gold.
Right, I'm sorry. Uh-oh!
What the?
Oh shoot!
What are you doing?
Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa! Whoa!
This is a bit extreme, don't you think? Also, Logan, get your keyboards ready.
Yeah, gotta get ready to get our weapon.
Why did you
Just-
bring a gun into a sunfish pocket?
Why
Not
are you
playing.
opening fire in the middle of a public crowd?
Not gonna lie, I died to this a couple of times my first time playing the game.
Well, I imagine this would catch you off guard. You wouldn't be ready for this.
Well, no, you would at least recognize it from the music.
Oh, that's right. This does. The music always does play during a big action sequence. One more. Get ready.
Only
to-
we
get
had
ready to-
if only we had our
Enter.
revolver right now.
Swoos.
It could be worse. It could be. Damn! It could be worse. Resident Evil 4 or Resident Evil 5 would sometimes throw an F+ spacebar QTE.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I would never be ready for it.
Firing your gun in here? Are you insane?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
hell,
dude.
Staff in here.
Well, there aren't any
Not
now.
anymore, but
An apology is not
my
enough.
bad.
My bad. Are you fucking serious?
The
Yeah, no
local police
kidding.
should be here
I thought you gone clean.
Can't you just let me go?
What?
I told you, my girl's pregnant, right?
Yeah, maybe don't
Yeah,
open
but
fire
we
on
asked you a
site without.
thing.
Also, you know guns are like super legal in Japan, and you
Wait,
really
wait,
thought.
Wait,
Is.
his
I'm
offer?
a kid.
Accepted whose offer?
Some guy named Terror. I don't know his real name. Haven't seen his face or heard
Ah, that's
his
true.
voice
Again,
either.
Mizuki knows about
All my
terror, but
contact with him
this is
was
us
through
now
online.
learning for the first time.
What did he ask you to do?
He said,
He said.
And that's what he told me. What the?
I
Oh,
want to
he
borrow
handed us
your
his phone.
studio for an hour or so on the 10th before you start preparing for the stream. Do not let anyone near the studio during this time. That includes you. All you need to do is keep the entrance unlocked. That's all. I'll pay you 5 million. If everything goes well, I'll pay you on the night of the 11th.
Okay, so that was his phone. Looks nice.
so me
Anywho.
and the staff haven't met this Terror guy at all.
But you have
know what
security cam
happened in the
footage, I
studio
assume,
either.
right?
I had no idea that was gonna happen.
And this isn't gonna look good on MoMA.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hang on, another one.
Come to
Or
Class
rather,
3A at Sekiba. You'll get your money there.
Class 3A at Sekiba.
I'm pretty sure that's a trap.
That has to be the trap.
Let's go.
But hey, tonight is the 11th.
But yeah, no, you're gonna have some explaining to do once you get back to Amoma.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna take too kindly to a guy that's supposed to be on, going clean, going unclean again.
So why a abandoned? Why a
What the?
Bandicoot!
Mr. Cortex!
Horodori Institute of Genetics.
Bandicoot?
Chikara Horodori.
He couldn't finish that last half of the sentence.
He clipped through the wall.
I would say honestly, yeah. This now actually looks more like a teleporter experiment gone awry, where he teleported into the wall itself.
Much like the Philadelphia experiment.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, back at the
Anyways,
shrine.
remember the shrine?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
so I remember the shrine.
Where
don't
Mizuki
like-
chopped down a tree with her bare fist?
I don't
Mr.
like the
Date told me
shrine
about
because
this
nothing
shrine.
really exciting
This
goes
place
down
is
at the
so full.
shrine.
Yes, there
Just
does!
like Yoyagi Park.
Not only in
It's just
Dream version of the shrine, where you had to do the really dumb star puzzle.
No,
with
Date does the
spaceship.
funny face!
Oh.
Tama.
Oh, that's right, yeah, because the training happened here, where she punched with the force of a hurricane.
It was
And then
a once.
he and
It was
Mizuki
a.
had to run away from Farmer John.
It was a once-in-a-lifetime
Okay,
shot.
Yuki?
What do you mean?
I feel like all of this has been taking a huge mental toll on you.
I'm fine. More importantly, can you recreate the crime scene for me? I just need to close my eyes, right?
Yeah, but
Do it.
fine. I'll play along.
You get to be
You
director
are technically
again.
my master. I can't disobey your orders.
Notice how Tama is oddly,
Let's start.
Cordial of
what's
her.
the word? No, not cordial. More mentally exhausted, I guess?
Maybe she hasn't been charged in a bit. Yeah, we have been going pretty long, so yeah, Cortex, who we thought was insane and was perhaps the
It's
guy
perfect.
behind it all because he
It's
knew
just like the
about
real
the
thing.
Naix
I
video.
learned how to do 3D modeling in a correspondence course. Back when
Ah,
I was a
same.
student, my grandma told me I should learn a skill set.
You don't have a grandma.
Foxy Grandma?
Here comes grandma.
All right, let's see what's inside his head.
This might freak you
Nothing.
out, but there's something I have to tell you.
What's
Will you
that?
hear me out?
Is he actually fully in the
Thing is-
in the wall?
This corpse is so cowardly that
He has no spine.
it has no guts.
Ugh. God
What?
damn it.
I know. That was so bad. The joke was over before I even said it.
Does she like doing this a lot?
I mean, look. The corpse
Maybe it's
is
cheer up for Yuki.
completely missing its guts.
She sure
You
enjoys
can't
her
let this chance
comedy.
pass me by.
Tama, the man is dead.
And you say that I should, take it easy on account of my mental state.
The open space inside the body is a lower pressure than the outside. Oh my god! It was stuck to the wall because they just put enough pressure like a suction cup and the whole body just onto the wall.
Jeez.
Jesus, that's kind of grisly of a detail.
Chikara's right side. The cross-section is stuck right onto the blackboard.
What's the estimated time of death?
Based on the time the body was discovered, that would make it about 4 hours ago.
So
Wow,
around
so pretty
8
recent.
PM on February
Well, granted, we
11th.
did see him earlier
right
that
around the
day
time of
before
our
he
meeting
went
with
off in a
Tokiko.
hurry.
That's true. Surprisingly, there's
like
no
there aren't any other
blood or
clues
guts
here.
sprayed all across the chalkboard.
Well, remember, he has no guts. Literally.
Really quick, Ikki, because I just now considered this, talking over this a bit.
Well,
So when we
satisfied?
were at Naix, they at one point prompted us to do a blink sync if we wanted to, even though
You
we
mean a
ended up
wink
leaving
sync.
not a wink sync. Sorry, even though we ended up leaving not
I think
actually
he was
needing to
lying
do
about
that.
the money.
Is there like a lot of
Kara
hidden like
probably
Easter
wanted
eggs or
someone to
jokes
find
in wink
Chikara's
syncing with the
body.
wrong person or just
mean he
random
wanted
people
Shinpei
throughout
to
the
find it?
game?
It depends. I haven't really looked into wink syncing with every single
Kara
character.
might predict
Like, there's not really an
someone
achievement for
please
doing
will
so.
Contact Shinpei.
Huh, surprising. I mean, I guess because it would require a lot of replaying.
Yeah.
I checked the footage, but I didn't see anyone suspicious.
Okay,
Of course,
no
that
camera
place is
footage.
huge, so there are plenty of areas the security cameras don't cover.
Even the classroom
Any
that
cameras
we were
on
checking.
campus?
None.
That's
You remember what Ben said?
bad.
That,
The security
yeah,
said
you
he
think
got
you at
high
least,
as
well,
soon as
I
he
guess,
did that.
I guess because having a camera in a classroom would be a breach of privacy for some people.
It kind of would be, yeah.
That's nice.
But public hallways should at least work, especially with entrances to the classrooms. That should be covered, especially for somebody carrying a body and suction cupping it to the wall.
It can't be Tokiko, can it? Tokiko was with me at Chikara's time of death. And
That
she
is
was
true.
in Okinawa during the incident with
Having the
Jin.
time appear on screen isn't just for
At the
show
very
anymore.
least, It seems
Nope.
unlikely that she did it personally.
To think she's actually
Has
right
been bothering
here.
me. I feel like Tokiko
We could
was
ask her
involved
right now,
somehow.
Ryuki.
Yeah,
that is just
Window,
her vision.
tell us your
He knew
secrets.
about Dad's 490.
Tokiko became Chihara. It all mixed, and then became
And then she
Jin.
became a corpse!
You know,
Or do-
this feels like the kind of joke that would make more sense if we were still playing as Date.
You know,
Yeah,
every
that's
time the thing blinks, you should probably edit in some other funny image.
I can't do that. Not if we're commenting on it for the sake of a joke where I'm like, Tama, I don't know how to tell you this, but I think we may be
I
dealing
don't
with a
know,
skinwalker.
But it's possible.
Now then.
Yeah, okay.
In any case, let's go see Tokiko. I have to talk to her.
What?
Understood. We've come this far.
Why is she
I'll back
seeming
you up until you're
disappointed?
satisfied.
I think it's because she realizes deep down Ryuki's about to get a little too deep into this mess.
Well, no.
Oh,
Like,
boy.
how much would she possibly know about this? You know, aside from internet stuff.
I guess that's not the right way of putting it. More so, just again, he's been, you know,
What do you mean?
hard pounding this case piece by piece to the point where like he's not giving himself time to breathe.
By the way, did you notice what she said? She was in the window. She
Oh.
knew we were coming.
In
Well.
the wall.
The walls have eyes and ears.
As you know, this is the president's office at the Naix Japan branch.
The
Right.
world is full of rubbish. Such things should all be washed away.
Oh,
That
hence
was
the
my
river.
thinking when I designed this room.
You decide.
Nice.
Yes, the flow of water cleanses one.
You should go into
I
internal
wonder what the
design.
water bill for this place is like.
I'm pretty sure it's all recycled.
She's a kind
Just kind of back.
But I obviously wouldn't.
It's
tell
just
you
there for
if I
decor.
did know
Don't
something.
drink any of it.
As her secretary.
But yeah, like, it's interesting how upfront Mamoru's, like, actually respectful about Tokiko.
Good.
Like, he actually has some degree of
I'm honored to
respect
hear
for her.
that.
Right.
I think it-
You from the bottom of my
I mean-
heart as well.
Gag.
Oh, shush, Tama. I could see where, like, I mean, I can't blame him. Like, when you're working for somebody like So, it's gotta be, like, a little stressful and, you know, lead to more abrasiveness.
I mean, he's a constant asshole with a bastard son.
Who was a murderer?
These aren't
Yeah.
sunglasses.
It's headache after headache for that father and son duo.
Oh.
What?
I didn't know that was a thing.
He's claiming that they're not sunglasses, but he's looking into a fairy's black bra, hence why
No,
it's so
I
small.
don't.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's a joke.
I've heard that name on the news, yes. This is about the culprit, is it not?
Yes.
Should
but
be.
I have absolutely no idea who it could be. I'm sorry I can't help you, but I know
No.
of the incident, of course.
That
However,
Chikara that happened while
Yes.
we were here.
I know you have an alibi. We were here, having a conversation during the time of Chikara Horadori's death.
We were
But that
here,
doesn't necessarily
and you
mean
were
you're
there.
completely innocent.
The whole
You are
time.
the president.
But
of
I want to
Naix.
know where the
Surely
caveman
you have
is.
plenty of subordinates who can do your bidding.
I just remembered.
Are you implying I ordered
We're
someone to kill
actually here.
him?
It's a possibility.
And what would be my motive?
Well,
Well,
Remember
if
what
he...
Tokiko said? Chikara Horadori is an avid believer in the
Oh yeah, he
1%.
would be a direct opposition
Their
of the Order of
Naix are heading
Knives.
completely different
yeah.
directions.
perhaps Naix and the Order of Percent are hostile.
I see. You're suggesting there was a conflict between organizations. It is true that Naix and the Order of Percent have differing beliefs. However, we are not at odds with one another. Both organizations believe in the simulation theory. In
They
that
just go
respect,
about it in
we're
different ways.
comrades.
Gotcha.
So I think I can see it, like one believes in nothing, one believes in taking control of the simulation or something like
I've
that.
solved the mystery, Miss Shigure. Jin's
Oh.
right half didn't teleport. It was just made to seem.
You know, he says Shigure, but I can't help but hear it as Shigure.
Teleportation? It's
Shigura.
impossible.
No, Sugar Ray,
We live
like
in a
the band.
simulation.
Oh, like freaking band Sugar Ray. Jesus, that takes me back.
Impossible. Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense.
Or
Apparently,
is
Sugar,
it?
apparently
What,
Sugar
how
Ray,
do you
like,
explain this cursor?
I'm sure there are people who'd like to believe in.
How
these
do you
things.
explain the question?
No, it's not ready yet!
Is it not ready
Oh,
yet?
it's
No!
not ready.
There's
It's
usually an
not
alert, you
bad.
doof.
I love the idea of him holding it up like, how do you explain this? And holds it
He
up.
just holds up a Tamagotchi.
Exactly.
Mr. Ryu.
And she's like, I see you have one too.
She holds up her own.
We have
I now know that I may respect
You
this.
sure about that? All the pieces would fit together if Nai's is the one that made the QR video. The falsified paranormal
Again, they made a
was
QR
written on the
video, but
side.
not the official
All
bat, you know, not
advances
the
your
real
agenda.
one.
It wasn't the Bats 490
You
video.
wanted to spread the QR video by showing that sign along with the corpse on stream.
As I've told you, we are not the ones who made the QR video. What is the purpose of the QR video in the first place? Are you
That's
saying
what I wanna
there's
know.
some message urging
Right,
people
it just
to say
kind of
nice
goes
in it?
bug nuts.
Is to get people to believe in something at least, or to at least
We are
discuss
living in
them.
a simulation.
It's subliminal nonsense, is what it is.
And from this false world, we seek emancipation. That is what Nais believes. On the other hand, the Order of Percent, we
Yeah.
are living in a simulation, a false world. But
Right.
they wish to remain imprisoned within it
Oh,
forever.
Forever.
to embrace the darkness. or
Ah,
whatever it is.
so what we're saying is that the percent is the red pill, Nai's is the blue pill.
Blow things up.
Ever play Grand Theft Auto? Because I sure have.
An absurd aimless game where you can freely commit all sorts
I
of
have the
awful
entire
crimes.
series.
I've never played anything like that, but I know what you
I
mean.
just put up the freaking
Understand. If this
Cole
is
Phelps
a
doubt
false
right
world,
there, exactly.
Dun, dun, dun.
then the
That does not
Order
seem like the kind of game you'd
believes
play,
they
Ikki.
can do what
No, not me.
they wish.
She's talking about
To
her.
them, this place is a
Oh.
Fair.
A
Or maybe,
dream where
Mr.
they're allowed
Fairy
to do
Bra Man.
anything they want with no real consequences.
I'll have you know I play Viva. I'll have you know I play Viva Pinata every Thursday.
Exactly.
And every Saturday I play Galgun.
That's why Chikara was researching.
But only every Saturday.
In theory, using her.
I love the idea, only every Saturday, as if like that's already not an absurd amount of time to play.
All
gotta-
52 Saturdays a year are mine.
I gotta
Thousands of years.
get back to playing Tears of the Kingdom, so I can
What
have
do you think?
absurd amounts of time into my own game.
Yeah, no, again, Tears of the Kingdom, much like Breath of the Wild, is an
I'm
absolute
aware
investment of
that
time.
Chikara was very particular about immortality. However,
Especially if you
I
want to
will
go
say
for
one
absolutely
thing.
everything.
One must not believe
Yeah?
in eternal youth. Eternal youth. is
At least I'm sane enough to not commit to that because, you know, I'm not going to go out of my way to get all 999 of those
By
Korok
the
seeds.
way, Mr. Ryuki, do you
I
remember
probably
what you said?
will. Anyway, oh, what did I say earlier?
Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. That is clearly false. The simulation theory is not occult. It falls within the realm of science. In fact, many esteemed scientists have given serious
Yeah, but then that's
thought to
Scientology, which I could
that
argue
theory
is
was
also a cult.
originally proposed
You mean
by a
spaceship
British
people?
philosopher. However, the concept has been around since long ago, even as far back as the days of Plato and Zhuangzi. This
I
world
almost
is
thought
an
she said
illusion.
Play-Doh, like the.
I was
toy.
thinking
I,
the same thing.
I had to look and go like, wait, what?
You know, when I was younger, I thought it was also Play-Doh, but no, it's Play-Doh. As in
Right.
But there's no way to prove it is an
Admit it. You were the kind that literally did not listen to the tagline "Fun to play with, not to
The
eat."
holographic principle.
That-
theory of
Which
They-
pisses me
they
off whenever they make like
absolutely
those sets. They always make like sets where it's like, oh, you can turn the Play-Doh into food, like hamburgers
And I'm like,
or
oh
ice
boy,
cream.
goodness.
No, you can't.
And it's made with non-toxic ingredients, sort of, anyways. So
But it
like,
still tastes like salt.
Information
I
is the
know.
same.
That's also what made
It
it somewhat
cannot
edible.
escape a
Anyway.
black hole. It's known that the amount
Meanwhile,
of
this is
information
Ryuki having this
trapped in
argument with Tama in
is
front of
not
Tokiko, and she's like,
derived
what the
from
hell are
volume
you
of the
talking
planet.
No, she just keeps talking.
about? Oh,
Just goes on and on and on.
That information in a three-dimensional space.
I mean, that's pretty much the game in a nutshell. Sometimes someone gets way too passionate into the kinds of stuff they like and just go on a ramble. Kind of like that whole spiel we had back in the first game with Iris and Oda about
Oh my
parallel
God.
dimensions.
They can be completely
Welcome to Talking Part 2, the video game.
it happens sometimes, but I still like the game. But it just occasionally, you sometimes you're
Oh, hello.
It's
Hey, see,
Which-
sometimes you get like this. That just pops in there.
Which one of the Arios is this?
That I believe is.
So we already got Dario, we got Irio, we got Sponge, Mario, Luigi. Wait, no, Mario and Wario.
Giuseppe.
Yeah, we got
Giuseppe.
Giuseppe.
The holographic principle is not.
Perpino.
Pepino, yeah, Pepino.
No, Peppino's already a thing.
No, I said Perpino. 'cause
Oh,
he's
okay.
Oh, I'll
That
be right
makes
back.
sense.
To ask you one
Okay.
thing. beings that are far more intelligent and advanced than we humans. Do you believe a civilization of such beings exists anywhere in this world? And by this world, I mean all possible worlds in the entire universe, including those outside of our own.
Now you're just talking nonsense, lady.
I agree.
Have you ever had a dream that when you could do so?
1. Civilization hasn't reached a level of technology advanced enough to create a simulation that can't be distinguished from reality.
That's why the PS5 sucks.
Civilization has reached a level of technology.
It's just a PS4 with a dumber design.
But it hasn't for some reason.
I don't know. The sleep white jacket's kind of cool.
Civilization has
but it's got a higher number.
Technology and has no strong reason
fair.
not to use it. Therefore, they've proceeded.
I mean, it's you're either stuck with that or the literal black ice box.
You think is most likely?
Are you saying it's...
I mean, at this point, I at least argue that the icebox has more games in it. You know, more ice.
That civilization must
By more games, I'd say, I mean, yeah, it has
or
more
like
replay
more original games, as opposed to just third party.
Again, the only one that immediately comes to mind that's worth really talking about is Rare Replay.
Rather than a world that exists in the one and only reality. Do I have that right?
Yes.
Because like anything else I can play on Xbox, I could just play on it. Oh, hey, question time, and Logan's gonna miss it.
Okay, I'll do it for him.
Remember, pick something that will lead to a different result.
Yeah. Well, we're already on.
What chocolate do you like?
I'm going to choose the one with the silliest name, chocolate.
Chocolate bar.
It's a chocolate.
Logan's gonna be so sad once we tell him the sad news.
Say this world really is a simulation. Then that would mean a computer or something that's running the simulation.
Actually, I just noticed something.
But it doesn't seem
What's
realistic.
The other two options turn to, that's a nice watch, or I'm getting sleepy.
I'm back. Why am I looking at the inside of the test server?
Why are we looking at the Matrix? Because we're interested in looking at stuff.
And Logan, why did you have to leave when it came time for another question?
You missed it.
What was it?
She was asking what our favorite kind of chocolate was.
She was asking she was asking how do you tie your shoes?
And as waves when not observed.
But
those are two very different questions. I don't know which of you.
No, it was. Trust me, it was the chocolate one, and Ikki chose chocolate bar.
Okay, that's
It
fair.
was like ganache, bonbon du chocolat, some other name, and
I mean, no,
chocolate
that's
bar.
fair. I prefer chocolate bars, like Kit Kats, things like that.
You know, there's caustic caramel cream, horrific hazelnut, mutating marshmallow, or antidote.
And like a Kit Kat bar, Logan was taking a break from that question.
Oh, shush. Remember when those two had a... Remember when Left and Right apparently had just a completely stupid, only for marketing, like, feud between the two of them, which was better the left or the right Kit Kat?
And then Twix did something similar.
What was that all about?
Yeah, I forgot that Twix did that. Okay, now was the trivia. Let me explain the double slit experiment. Aw, the double slit experiment is actually kind of fun. It's basically talking about like how your eye can perceive two different things at once.
Yeah, I'm getting bored, and you teleported over there.
I'm over here.
I just love the idea of you getting really sassy about that. Like, listen, if you're not gonna take this
I have
seriously, you're
places
gonna
to be, like the bathroom.
if you're gonna teleport around like freaking Ganon in the old Zelda, just
Oh, speaking of
around.
Ganon. Speaking of Ganon.
Yeah.
I have no desire to commit suicide. Though I
Good.
would be fine with dying at any time.
Because this world isn't real.
There is that, yes. However, there is another reason.
I thought you'd be like, wait, it's not real? Like it finally clicked.
If I wish to do so, I can resurrect myself.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
We are living in a false world created by a program. Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, we can create miracles, like reincarnation.
Whoa, hello.
Yeah.
Whoa, where did that?
Who has already passed back to
Whoa,
life.
where did that look come from? Oh no, is this where we learned that Nais actually is evil? And
No.
What'd you just do?
Lost it?
she
knocked
just
over
threw it
the
on the
statue.
ground, I guess. Or maybe she's gonna use an example.
You might want to leave now, pal.
Yeah, she's,
Ryuki, you were right.
I like how she doesn't even explain anything. She just does the non-usable X.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah, the freaking Nizaks over there, like, okay, yeah.
Now we can use the wink sync. Or probably would be a better time to do so.
Or we could look at the house plan.
Let's see it on Momoru. No, we shouldn't. Actually,
No,
should
we
do it
can't.
on
We
Momoru,
can't even
or-
use it on Momoru. We have to use it on her.
I thought it was gonna be something where, like, the trick is that her mind is clearly delusional, so wink sync wouldn't really work.
Kid, what do you think?
No, it just gets deflected onto Momoru.
I saw everything.
I'm doing a pose I saw from a Sentai movie once.
If you don't do as
Oh, I love one of those. When the girl does the I said Sentai. Oh.
What is this?
Looks like Tokiko is blackmailing someone.
But who?
Who's she blackmailing though?
I don't know. This is as far as we can get through Wink Sync.
Oh.
Yes, let's get a deeper look into her mind.
Do we go inside
even-
this?
Sorry.
Oh, I was like, wait, do we go inside this Tokiko and then that next Tokiko and then we get to the next Matryoshi? No, okay, we're gonna...
It's just like a Tokiko within a Tokiko within a Tokiko.
With all due respect, ma'am, we need to sync with you.
Yeah, they never do explain, like, how do we, like, excuse me, ma'am, please have a whiff of this, and...
I think
is
there
this not,
has
like-
to be some form of consent between the syncer and the syncee.
Just to confirm.
I guess
you
it's like
did
a...
get permission.
Even Peter's
wait, hang on,
questioning
with
it.
permission?
Yes, she accompanied me voluntarily and...
No, I meant from boss.
Oh.
Remember, she's not here at the moment.
She wasn't in the control room.
It's fine. I'll be sure to talk to her later.
I'm sure that's not gonna lead to
I don't
nothing.
think this is a good idea.
I hope to God not.
If you're
I don't wanna
thinking
repeat-
she's murdered,
So good,
no.
Ryuki.
No, not murder, I just didn't know if she was... Fine, I'll say it out loud since it's usually more fun that way. I thought she was the one being blackmailed and that she was embroiled in all this conflict.
No.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you do it, Peter.
Listen, Peter, we already set everything up.
Be held responsible.
No,
Oh, yes,
the
you
show only
will.
No, the show's over in 9 minutes. Well, you hadn't spent so long on the plane that...
If you didn't go on about philosophy and simulation theory...
Look, Ryuki. Please just don't cause any problems.
It's gonna be fun.
You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes.
Yes?
I absolutely need you to follow this rule.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been doing a good job of that up till now, right?
Let's begin.
So far, yeah.
I mean, besides, we're not Dante. We're not the kinds who would try to go beyond that limit.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
not
do they-
using the one-way machine.
Yeah, do they actually ever, actually attempt to, like, make callbacks to those, like, ramifications in the first game of, like, swapping personalities?
Only if you have the Saito thing of the game active.
Ah, fair enough. Well, doesn't really think about too much. He just thinks about her home base.
Or
still.
in Mirror's Edge, I see.
Her home base, if it lacked a little bit of color in her life.
Why is everything blank?
It's really white though.
Everything is blank in the future.
letters for Nice.
What?
Where the hell is this coming from?
N.
Okay.
Oh, classic thing.
N. Not that I know why.
A.
A.
It's a classic game.
Angry.
I.
Why is he doing this?
Incoming.
X.
Shingu River Ray.
Not
Hey,
that I
that's a
know
good one.
why. Angry incoming Shingu River Ray. The Shingu River Ray. Such a kind animal.
There is something oddly funny about. I think we brought this up before, but I do find it kind of funny that in the grand scheme of things, Ryuki and Tom are pretty much polar opposites from Date and Aiba when it came to coming into a Somnium.
Yeah, no.
With Aiba being the silly one and Tama being the...
All right, let's get to work.
Assuming, of course, she's not making coming up with some. She has her bad jokes every once in a while too, but not usually when we start off.
To the river, to the wall, to the knives up law.
Oh, hello. Stare. Isaac's law's intentions. Let's stare into the abyss together.
From the river to the wall to the sweat drip,
to the windows,
down knives
to
up
the
laws.
wall.
To the sweat drips down nice laws.
What?
I can't. The syllables don't quite work. I tried.
Ripped up book.
That's it.
Let's investigate.
Oh, is this another gimmick one?
No.
It's also
but it
really
does
quiet.
involve books.
It's also
You didn't
super quiet.
Ikki, you didn't tell us we had to read during this somnium.
Does it say?
No, but she does.
Yeah, just one phrase.
What's
The
that?
intersection between the warp and weft. The rest is ripped off.
The
I
warp and the
remember Tokiko
weft.
saying something like that.
Says so
weft
says
is
me.
all.
The minister,
That's where the scene can occur.
the dressing room,
Right?
the bride.
I wonder what she.
Meet me in my
Who knows?
dressing room right
Why
after
don't
the
you try
show.
Nice to find out? Anyway, that's about
There's-
all that
Also, the
we
music in
can
the
say.
Somnium is actually really eerie, and I love it.
Also, I'm noticing that there is something behind her chair.
Good eye.
Ah.
Literally.
There you go.
Ta-da!
And no, it doesn't show up in one of those balls. At least I don't think it does.
Alright, well, got ourselves the next part of the page.
When did this get here? This wasn't here earlier.
It's the upper half of the book.
What does it say?
This
That's
music
where
kind
the
of sneaks
scene
up on
can
you
occur.
with its
Mhm.
eeriness.
Combining it with the book from earlier, the intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the scene can occur.
That's exactly what Tokiko said. If it's coming out in her somnium, it must hold some significance.
Okay, I
Almost
think
like
I know how to
those-
explain the theme or the gimmick of the Somnium.
That's just
It's
what we saw
matching
in the link
pairs.
sync.
Ah, okay. So find one, connect to the other. And, oh, this is when the blackmailing was happening. Are we...
The stare off of the century.
Are we... Whoa!
Oh,
Huh?
What?
what was that?
And now she's back over there. What the
I'm lost.
hell was that?
Someone spilled the Heinz!
And the rivers would be tainted red with his blood.
Yeah,
Thomas at a loss for words.
Someone has fallen into the Lego City River.
Pro ZD.
No!
Not the mascot guy.
Dude, I know you had to play that one weird character in Guardian Spice, but I don't think anybody held it against you personally.
So we solved the scene.
All of...
I can't really
Blank.
make out what happened, though. I did see Gen, I think.
It was just really chaotic.
Maybe the key to solving this somnium has to do with what we found in the Nice book.
Also, where'd she
The
go?
intersection between the warp and weft,
She-
that's
she-
where the scene can
You know what? She fled to get some
That will
cookies.
help us?
She can't keep her
I don't know
story
about
straight.
that. I don't see how that will
Yeah,
help us
exactly.
right now.
I don't think it's
I mean, the
completely
Somnium is,
unrelated, but...
you know, 99% right angles, so...
The
I don't
next
know.
suspicious thing is...
Something about this river of cool.
Something... Damn it, you stole my joke.
Aha!
Also, look how it goes pretty far
seems a lot
down.
deeper.
Very.
Oh wow! Oh yeah,
very
there's a whole
far
other
down.
room down there, actually.
Should we check it out?
Yeah.
Dive. Here?
Does she even
Yeah.
know how to swim?
Where else would I be talking about?
But it's really deep. And red. What if there's an
I love that it's not even. I love it.
in there?
They're always happy.
Yeah, thanks,
Oh, but they're
Ryuki, for
angry.
playing, you know, putting paranoid thoughts into her head.
I love that she's not even against it if it was like blood. It's just like it's red. Don't like red. Your whole
Or, you
color
know,
palette
there
is
could be
red.
a
lady.
Shingu River in there.
Well, dip right in.
By the way, this
And
is
we
like the
can
only
actually-
time
oh,
we can
we-
actually swim.
Oh yeah, actual
Oh.
3D controls.
Mhm.
Descend.
This is
Whoa.
Al.
Very red. The wonders.
Everything's in red.
The wonders of AI. The Somnium follows on.
Virtual Boy.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now you took my.
Out of the water.
Ikki, James is taking jokes left and right. I don't got. I can't keep up
Seriously,
with
man.
But we ended up in the same room.
Now we're here.
The joke stealer strikes again.
Let's check it
Tarsus.
out.
I can read your minds and anticipate what you'll say next.
Oh no!
Unless it's a really,
Hey,
unless it's a
do
really,
again.
unless it's a really bad pun. For some reason that's my kryptonite.
Can't work
Sure.
well with that. Just think of them and then they'll just be like, ah, my head. Anywho.
This one's not ripped.
Just be happy Matt's not here. I would stand no chance against him and his
The
puns.
black light
His
gathers,
power is to.
sadness
He's
is
beginning to
born.
believe.
Where the black light gathers.
Blacklight.
A skull?
Oh, Pink Floyd.
Excuse me. I seem to be in the wrong game.
Skulls? Why is Tokiko
Now
thinking
you must
about
face
this?
me and my brothers in mortal combat.
Immortal Skullbat.
Sense something.
I need to work on my Murray impression. I think I can get it up to just
Oh.
something. I like, oh,
This thing.
Huh. You're not doing anything. With this and the skulls.
They're just
it's
standing there
getting
menacingly.
really creepy all of a sudden.
Maybe that's the black. let's just search the room for now.
Seems a little,
That didn't sound right to say out loud, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that seems a little insensitive there.
You know, thinking
Tama,
about it, this is
Tama.
probably my favorite Somnium, solely for the puzzles.
Really?
Tama, don't
Yeah,
shoot.
so notice how it said something about where the black light gathers.
Yes.
See how we have a whole bunch of skulls to inspect? We're not inspecting every single one of them.
No, I don't think you have to look at all of them. Just look at where they're all pointing.
Exactly.
And where do they all point?
Into the center where... Not him. That's weird, though.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's a little
they're-
unsettling.
They're all pointing in the center of the walkway, but we didn't see a Shadow Man there. Oh, wait, no, I see what you're saying. Oh, by black... You have to... Oh, sorry. No, don't look at all the skulls. Look at where all the silhouettes are looking at.
Exactly.
So, any other silhouettes?
Yep.
Oh, one here.
We got our man.
Right here.
It's this
This one is
motherfucker
big
right
in
here.
shape, Ben.
He just grows long nose and wears a glasses. And
And then he
Frozen-
returned
oh.
to Monkey Island. And then Pro CD suddenly showed up.
Why is
He looks like
he
he's in
involved
pain.
in all this nice lost stuff?
Maybe it's whatever, maybe the answers are hiding inside the mask.
Oh no!
He's being bullied!
They're poking fun at him for his stupid seal mask.
His fucking Quasimodo status.
And then he turned to...
Stone.
Statue?
Gesundheit.
what are you doing?
Creatures for Quasimodo!
I wonder what the relationship
Good.
She was
Goodness.
about to unmask him too.
Or, you know, she was just feeling his face.
Ryuki, you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Looks like the book was the hint. Where the black light gathers, sadness is born.
After the sync, we need to ask Tokiko about Gen.
Yeah.
And how?
Assuming she'll comply.
Tokiko has wet,
Another body!
and that's all we get to hear.
It's messing with the natural flow again. What?
Child murder!
Wait, who was... Oh, no, that's right. That was the comedian's
Became
kid.
Shoma for a split
Oh,
second.
shit.
Maybe Tokiko.
Who knows how we can head back down there now?
Why Shoma? Tama, make chase! Throw yourself in the water!
You make it sound like I'm committing suicide.
You forgot to say the P word.
You must please hurl yourself into the abyss that lies down below.
Trust me, the fans will love it.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes remaining.
I can't hear you, I'm swim... Actually, no, this is just nice. Is this the only Somnium where there's ever, like, actually swimming?
I believe so, yeah.
I mean, I'll give him props for introducing a, whole new
That's how
movement
we're still
mechanic just
underwater.
for this. Oh, the whole place is submerged.
You
There's
know,
a
if you can
current.
call this water.
There's a current
the
flowing
same
around the
room
book.
But this time, the room itself is underwater too.
If this is the same as earlier, there has to be something related to Shoma.
Man, how many times did this poor girl get her head dunked in the water?
Whoa, the current is strong.
I'm trying to descend.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was the current.
Ha, nice shot.
Wow!
Don't you do that. I want that eyeball. Like, stop that!
The eyeball's behind the chair.
Careful.
I'm trying to
you
get
only have so
behind the
much
chair, but I keep getting swept in the corner.
Here, I'll do it. I'm driving.
Okay, fine.
time. Don't make me turn this Tama around.
Turn on 4-wheel drive.
Come on.
See, it's not
Come
that hard.
on.
Easy, is it?
Come on. Come on.
Careful,
Come
fellas.
on.
You only have so much time on the clock.
Yeah,
Yep,
who
yep,
cares?
come on. Got it.
It's another eyeball.
And
Oh,
now
my
the
lord.
game's freezing.
Same. It could just be another internet hiccup on
Don't
looking
worry.
at it. There we go.
Don't
Now
worry.
it's looking
Don't worry about that. That was just an internet hiccup. We're good.
It says where the water and ideas
Again, thank God this game
flow,
isn't the. It's mostly a point and click sort of adventure, so it's not like you're expected to do too much with it.
Right. Apologies. There was an internet
Hands?
hiccup. I'm okay now, though.
Or excuse me, point and click. No, it's visual.
Oh, you have to find the one that's
It's a
making the
hand.
correct symbol.
And this,
No, we have
The
to find
notable X symbol.
The one
I
that's
remember
different.
Tokiko mentioning it.
I'm curious
Steamed
about the
hands.
water and ideas flow part.
Anyway,
Steamed
let's
hands.
check inside.
Yeah, if we get stuck, we can
Why?
hunt again and figure it out.
Okay.
I'd say the only difficult part about this whole Somnium is just how long it could take.
I mean, provided you don't know the whole puzzle, so it's not that one.
Well, no. Remember what the book said. Wherever the water flows, love is born. So where's the water flow?
4 minutes remaining.
Yeah, here.
Oh yeah, the water takes you here.
High five?
When in Rome. How about making the same hand sign?
Give it a whirl.
I'm pretty sure that's not how it goes, but
Or approval.
It's how you make binoculars as a kid.
Huh? The light is gone.
You just turn upside down and hold over your head and go. Ooh.
Anyway, let's check the others.
And then they regret the arm pains later.
Okay, so that was one, but it wasn't the right one.
No, I think I messed up.
Do you want to rewind?
Not yet.
I mean, like, we got still plenty of time. So the water flows between her. Yeah, let's just take us. Let's just take us for a ride.
At least it doesn't take too much time on the off the
It
clock.
still flows there, though. Oh wait, maybe you have to go from where the water's flowing from.
This jet stream.
Yeah, but it takes us here, but then it'll. Okay, so maybe try this one.
What are we supposed to be doing exactly?
Checking the hands, see where it lets up.
Oh, maybe we have to do all of them. Actually, I don't know.
Seems we got the right one.
Was that
Oh,
Tokiko's
thank goodness.
It sounded like she was talking to someone.
She was speaking to the non-believers. Resides.
Okay. So we just
Where's
gotta
the
find
next
one
stream lead?
all the way back there to the one on the left.
Okay, so you gotta hit the hands that the streams lead to.
Oh, you have to do one after the other. So now we have to go to the one over by the window. Also, interesting new discovery I just learned about, Ikki.
Hmm?
Tokiko's voice.
Going off of a server thing I'm learning about, the movie Coraline is going to be returning to theaters on
I heard
August
about that.
14th with never before seen, like, they're actually adding never before seen content into the movie.
Oh, really?
Oh, new question time!
Okay, fine.
What do you think,
What do you think of
Akiba?
Akiba?
When you think of Akiba, what do you think of?
Bird
think
Up.
of what?
Bird Up. Or Beardatori.
I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
I
Nick
don't
Cafe?
know.
You understand? We go to Sunfish Pocket together-y.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay.
Yay!
Right,
Now it's a tie between Loving and Impish.
good, because I want to see what that gets us. Anyway, now the last
Right,
one.
let's take a look at those pairs of hands again.
So that was the only problem, was we just did it in the wrong order.
Yeah.
Let's transcend this world together.
Oh, that's sounding culty.
It's the initiation
Must be
process.
talking to...
Ryuki, look! Outside the window.
Hmm?
She's talking
It's
to
a boy.
Shoma.
Oh, it's Shoma. Wait, why Shoma?
So much Shoma.
Oh, hello. Shoma's getting a little
Jesus
too big for
Christ.
this
You're
Somnium.
clipping into the wall!
Shamelessly, in fact.
Whoa.
Oh, hello.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, shit.
And remember,
Got
in
it.
your dreams, you can't just make up a face, so at one point or another, she must have had some connection with Gen and Shoma.
Which, I mean, okay, Shoma makes sense, because again, Shoma was the
So
one
she does have a
deciphering the Bat
relationship with
420
Shoma.
video.
Maybe what
True.
we heard earlier was for Shoma too.
Love is born.
So
Let's
perhaps
think
she
about it
was
later.
providing
Look at
something for
that.
fans that he couldn't get at home.
Help us! We're sinking! Sinking!
I was just going to edit in a bunch of Pikmin dying sounds, but whatever.
No. Although I do still love that one video where the guy's like playing with the yellow Pikmin plush underwater and somebody edited in all the yellow Pikmin that I hope you had enough time saved up.
Ooh, it's dark.
Yeah, it's getting a little, it's like,
We're not even halfway done with the clock.
What?
Fair.
Oh,
Anyway,
sorry.
what was the other thing? Was like, man, all the things that pop up in my head all of a sudden with all that Pikmin talk. I hate that. Now I'm just suddenly thinking back to that one fan video. Someone just
Hello.
had Marge with the speaker going all, "Where's my bitches?" And all of a sudden, all the Pikmin come up.
They're all so
What is
happy.
going on here?
I love that though.
Oh.
They're all happy, like yay! Anyway, so now everything's tilted on its head.
It's the same room again. But
I kind of would like to play a level like this in like a platformer or a first-person shooter game, like going to something wild like this.
Yeah, that'd be
another
interesting.
book? Hopefully, this is the last.
Hopefully.
Wishful thinking there, but we shall see.
Do
Do you ever open your eyes when you're swimming underwater?
It says.
I used to.
When the
I
eyes are
can't,
met,
but it hurts. I have to wear
death is
goggles.
born.
Yeah, I can't open my eyes underwater. I don't understand how people in like cartoons or movies or whatever
Maybe
are
our
able to do
focus
that
should
just
be
fine.
nice.
I know.
I guess in all fairness, the swimming pool I used to frequent didn't have that much chlorine in it, so my eyes weren't like hurting too badly. But I did feel the after effects later.
Talking about me.
On the bright side, I still have my 20/20 vision.
Tama, why don't you lock eyes with it?
Are you trying?
You have to
tell
spin
me?
around in a circle until
Said
Mr. I
death
vanishes
is
in a
born.
puff.
And you get a blue
The
coin.
eyes are met.
Yeah.
Why did they suddenly make him cat-like?
I
Good
don't
question.
know. Eyeball
Big
B.
eyeball.
Oh, and I just remembered.
What
Let's
is
make sure to
going
check
on
behind
inside
her
head
chair
that
as
would
well.
make this appear?
Yeah.
Like I said, that
Do they do that for
old
every
is
floor?
Crazy.
So I'm
I
assuming
believe
that this
so.
one,
Maybe.
the last 3 of them had it.
Shall we flip
flip
or
it
shall we
around.
poke it straight in the eye?
We gotta flip it so that they meet.
Spin.
Hello.
I see you.
And you see me.
I set the eyes to face each other.
Oh, you know what? And I get it now. Sorry, I'm spoiling puzzles. Close the books that the 2 eyes end up facing each other when the book is shut.
How did you know?
Because it's the only way it makes sense. Okay, let's also check behind her chair, though, before we forget.
Well, first off, there's an eyeball up there.
And an eyeball over above the head that's looking the wrong way.
Deep.
Alright, so you said close the book?
Yeah.
It's a red book of nice.
Unless it's supposed to be facing each other. Unless those 2 eyes are supposed to be facing each other.
I will say, those eyes are pretty creepy to look at.
But
So
that would
close
be
it.
that's a bad timey.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Damn. Alright,
Well,
fine.
then what do we do then?
Then yeah, I guess we have to open this book so that it will then face.
I'm gonna
But
open
don't be foolish and use a timey when
There
you
are eye
shouldn't.
symbols on the left and right pages.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
It might be related to when the eyes are met, death is born.
Wait a minute. We have to take the L.
Oh shit.
Oh.
We do need to take a double
A
timey.
red book.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh,
But
okay,
thankfully,
well then-
everything takes like 9 seconds to do, so...
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, so I was right. Damn, this is gonna suck. And
Boo!
whoa!
I.
Hi.
Oh my god, are you an eye disguised as a book too? Me too!
We have so much in common!
There you go. Wow.
Wow.
I
We're
like
stuck in the
that.
crossfire.
Tokiko's lost all sense of emotion. She is
So
a
yeah,
sociopath.
this is the first example of a negative timey, so that's fun.
So we gotta see if we can hopefully find one that's not too bad. So
But unfortunately, we're going to have to take like 8 seconds. So
Ryuki.
hang on, there's the eyeball.
2 minutes
Yep, I
left.
see it right there.
Be careful.
Same place as always.
This.
It has to be. It has to refer to something. Yeah, let's see if we can flip this one then.
Mm-hmm.
An eyeball.
So it is.
Yeah, but...
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, do it.
You might need to just make the most of one of your timies right now.
Well, the problem is
Well,
that
first,
we're
Now
forced
that
to
I
use the
think
double.
about it,
You know how when you see eyeballs, you just wanna poke them?
You don't sound like you're joking.
I hear it happens a lot in the Adachi district.
Oh, because of the
shut
good time.
up,
we get from it.
Adachi!
You live there, don't you think?
Come on, just do it. Smash that eyeball already.
Do it now.
Weird.
You're too eager.
Fine.
Boop.
Poke.
Ow.
Nothing's happening.
Yeah, because you poked the back of the
It's not
eyeball.
from
They can't
Adachi,
see you
huh?
doing it.
Yeah. You
I
have to
mean,
do it
there
when
you go.
You have to do it when you see it, but yeah.
An
I
Oh,
did that
you
so
can
we
get
could
a
get the
1
1 second timey.
That's fair. 'Cause that's actually
Oh.
very good. That'll actually save us, and we can get a half off timey.
Oh, sweet.
You
That's
could get a
positive.
timey for half off.
Half
It's nice when you.
Brother!
We must go to Home Depot to get the best sales on clothes goods.
Tokyo stuff.
when we're only just eyeballs.
That is quitter
Red
talk,
book.
brother. I don't know where I'm going with this. Okay, close it, but we'll use a half timey. Alright.
Got it.
Let's close the book on this chapter.
I just love how there's just no chance to just
Yep.
go over there like, are you also a eyeball as well?
You had to take it. You had to ask.
But yeah, okay, now we just gotta figure out where all of them meet.
So, did we make the eyes meet?
Not yet.
Mr. I meet Mrs. I.
Something. Wait, hold on. That was saying it mentioned the word nirvanA.
Yeah, what about it?
I want to know what it said about nirvanA.
Well, we got the red book.
Eyes are met. Death is born. Death.
Shinigami.
Let's check that out too.
I thought they were black books.
Okay, hang on. I'm doing this real quick. Hang on.
Wow.
Where's the rest of the key that Tokyo lost all sense of emotion. Her mind resides completely within nirvana. So that's what that meant. Okay, continue.
Okay then.
I don't know. I know nirvana's like some sort of like heightened state of like bliss or something like that.
It's a new book of Nai's teachings. This time it's closed.
But shall we open it?
Yeah, we got times 9, Timey.
Got no choice.
Yeah.
Do it.
Huh?
Is this gonna be one of those?
It was you all along.
Is this one of those?
What?
All along, has this been one of those Somniums where it's almost impossible to finish it with time left over?
You have to do it very specifically.
And we made one fuck up, so we're just gonna have to take the L on that one.
Yeah, we'll come back and finish it properly.
No, we won't.
No, we're not.
We gotta get a move on.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not
we
caring
say
about the
we
bonus
should
goodies.
because, you know, there is cool stuff for getting as many achievements as you can.
Well, do it on your own time because
Yeah,
I feel like we should not waste the time to do it.
At that point, I'll just find us a save file that's done it.
All right.
But I promise we're gonna beat the game legitimately first. Look at what is she witnessing? Many drowning.
They're all falling to Hades.
Are you telling me that the crazy lady
So many people.
was crazy?
What is Tokiko thinking?
No.
Oh my god,
So we're still not done.
We have about a minute left. And we still gotta go all the way down there.
Into the parallax painting.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. That actually was what I was the most concerned about, was how long it would take to swim down there. Freaking, unless we're a cheap, which we can't do that right now.
Well, we only have limited air underwater.
I hear Captain Toad's down there.
The Captain Toad?
I don't know how I got here.
So you want me to dive
You'll
in?
never believe.
Tama, go!
Go for it.
Well,
all right, let's head on now.
I like that they just let you do this and not just a cutscene.
Into the abyss.
I thought I was gonna fall forever.
You got some balls.
It's a good thing that gravity isn't that great down here.
Better choice of words there, Ryuki.
There's a
look like we
shadow
learned
over
anything here.
there. And
Oh,
then
there's
There's
a
a book
book.
over there.
Well, it's good to see that
it
Eggman
was
hit
27 seconds
At the
alone.
end of an
Wow.
incomplete world, truth is
But yeah, good to see that Eggman hit some reading material while he was stuck down here.
There is no time here. But he did. He did complete his doctorates apparently. Whoa.
Whoa.
So meaningful.
I haven't seen that since Brutal Legend.
That went way further down than it should have.
Whoa!
Oh.
Brutal!
Lady, you make up some weird shit in your head.
So, you know those shine sprites where you feel like you should get it immediately, but it just jumps all the way over there?
No! How much time do we have left?
That much.
Okay.
Swim faster. Faster.
If you could edit in the Sonic Drowning theme at some point...
Hold on, not just any Sonic Drowning theme. It has to be the one from Colors.
No, it has to be the one that transitions to the Cantina bar music.
No.
What? No.
Not that.
No, it's gotta be the one from the... So it is impossible. There's no way we can reach that thing in time.
No, there is. I'm just running out of time because I'm an idiot and don't know how
Because you fucked up.
Yeah.
But I don't know how else we could have done this. Like, we had, like...
There are ways.
We'll be back. So yeah, lesson learned. Always remember your basic math lessons.
Yeah, okay, it turns out all that time we kept thinking it was equals 10, and I thought I was being clever, like, oh, don't use the time when you don't need to. No, it could help.
Turns out it was minus 10, not equals 10.
That is far away.
Yep, it
Very
sure
far
is.
away. It almost makes me feel like this is supposed to be technically impossible.
No, it isn't. It is possible.
But do you get anything for, like, will there be actually anything used? Okay, I mean, we are closing the distance. But do know that when we do this, we're gonna have a ×9 timing, so it's gonna, like...
It's gonna suck.
Well, I mean, we're still gonna be able to finish it.
Oh, yeah, no,
That's the important thing.
We'll hit this. We can reach it. So there you go. It is possible, just... You gotta have basically
Just
a perfect, clean run. And ideally what we learned is make sure to, you know...
Less than a minute left.
Thank you.
Yes, I
use
can
the
see
negative
that,
ones
Mr. Peter.
And there we go. Thank you, Mr. Peter Schmidt.
Peter Schmidt.
The fusion of pewter and... Anyway, and...
I think after all this is said and done, Tomo's gonna need to take some serious swimming lessons. What are you doing?
Wait.
Is there actually an eyeball behind there, or...
No, you can't go behind there. You know what it is? They do the stick move thing where, it's actually all the way over here.
The eyeball is over there? Okay.
All the way on the other side of the map!
And you know what? Really quick, that would explain why I did see a round silhouette when we first landed in here, but we don't need 100 eyeballs that much. That would just probably have bought me a costume I don't need. Landing sheet.
nirvanA Initiative.
He said the title drop!
She said the thing!
The Dark Prognosticus can only be countered with the Light Prognosticus.
Anything else?
Ryuki, we're almost out of time.
Or the Golden Prognosticus.
Try reading more of it.
Pewter, please.
You can't read a book in a dream space, it's all gibberish!
Really, you can't even read it on your way out the door while we pulled the zip cord? Like, and there's a...
Pull the zip cord.
Oh, if only it would be
You
that
can't take it to go?
You can't get freaking souvenirs from inside Somniums.
Fine.
At most, we can just get these random ass eyeballs that keep popping up.
Yeah, which lets you buy souvenirs.
To buy outfits.
Yeah, in our head.
I love that. I love the idea that
Go!
I love the idea that's actually how that works, because it is literally just imaginary outfits. Alright, yeah, we'll go a little bit longer now that wasn't too bad. Okay, so
yeah,
Tokiko,
I'd say we can go on for at least another hour.
Tokiko, you're crazy. She's like, no kidding.
Nuts!
You're crazy eyes.
I've taken a look inside your mind, using this machine.
It's weird, I know.
You did what now?
Another question time. Pardon me a moment.
What cliche line do you want to say?
See you in hell!
No! You took it from me.
I need to add that to the soundboard.
What, you just you saying that?
Do you
No, fucking Cotton from King of the Hill.
He appeared
Oh.
You know, when Hank's coffin is flushing down the grave toilet.
Yeah.
Shoma Enda. I know you know about him. Can you tell me about your relationship with him?
I think Tokiko has countered a critical error and must be shut down.
It's called Her Lawyer Is Not Present, dipshit. She's not gonna talk to you without proper representation.
How dare you speak into my brains?
Pewter!
Tokiko Shigure is not a suspect. We can't detain her without clear grounds to do so.
So we have to release her.
Yep.
And...
Oh, well. Still,
You don't
that's
have
a
to
Somnium.
explain.
What do you make of it,
The
Mr.
images shown in
Smartman?
Somnium are all displayed here in the control room.
Are we gonna
Are we
say
gonna
any
just
red
talk
flags
about
there
it at all?
that she's at least pursuing an inappropriate relationship with a young boy?
But I apologize. I'm afraid I have prior engagements. Could you please visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight? I would
Well, at
be
least you
happy
could
to
set her
share
up.
more information with you then.
Don't,
Now,
don't go splitting on us. Goes very well.
And don't go bringing out any tricks or traps or hitmen on my ass.
Logan.
Ikki, I know how this shit goes. I haven't.
I know the
but
deal.
I know this horse and pony show. The cleaning lady's still in the locker. I bet.
What do I do now?
She's watching TV.
She's got a whole look at the cleaning lady.
What do we
She's
do now?
not.
Oh, we can't.
She's not there. All right, she's busy.
Alright,
She's
because we can only talk to Tama. Okay.
Alright, let's,
Let's
we
eat
pancakes.
Pancake! Oh.
Okay, fine. We'll talk about the actual thing.
Shoma did too.
So Tokiko definitely knows them.
A little too much.
Could you please visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight?
Tama, what time is it now?
A little past 1300.
So we still got
some
plenty
time
of
to
time.
kill.
Not 7 hours, 9 more hours. Jesus.
9.
Can't count.
Anyway, let's talk to Gen and Shoma. Where are they now?
Well,
I can't track down either.
It's almost like they're not on the government's watch list. Or that too. Oh crap, we actually can't just track. This is a little unethical. We can just track.
Did they ever exist in the first place?
No, he hasn't been there in a while.
Why would they have school, dipshit, in the building that a body was found in? Wouldn't that be a closed crime scene?
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, either that'd be freaking, like, school's out for the summer, baby.
Lockdown.
It's February.
He really loves this Ferris
It
wheel,
is
too.
recess. School's out, or whatever that one movie was called.
I think it was School's Out.
Yeah, it was School's Out.
Restaurant or the
Oh,
warehouse
man.
district.
I remember seeing that movie in theaters, and I remember absolutely nothing of it.
I only remember James Woods being a fun villain in it.
Was James Woods in it?
Yeah, he was the villain. He was the guy. He was the guy who wanted to do it all. And oh my lord,
He wanted to make sure there was no such thing as recess ever again.
Man,
So
what
that-
a dick. Just like James
try-
Woods.
but give him credit. He at least cared about the students' like education and their scores as opposed to people nowadays.
A little too much.
Mm.
Okay, so it seems that show is right here.
Horodori Institute. Chikara Horodori was killed. Did you know about that?
I just sat down. Who the hell starts a conversation like that?
Calling himself Terror did it. But he hasn't been caught yet.
Okay.
That's why. I want you to help me
Says the
uncover
bird.
Terror's identity.
Please?
Please and thank you.
I mean, yeah. He's the only character in here, so may as well.
Why didn't I break his legs?
I'm sorry, but please don't ask about my dad. I don't want to be reminded of him.
Oh damn.
Jesus.
Listen, I know he's a blockhead, but it doesn't mean you have to.
Just because he's a blockhead doesn't mean he's a bad dad.
He's trying his hardest.
Tokiko is the
Knives of
president of
laws.
Nice.
Santa Claus?
Why does that matter?
It matters. Terror is definitely related to the QR video. There's a high probability that the video was made by Tokiko, who's the president of Nice.
So what? Leave me alone. Please. I just want to be left alone.
He seems really sad.
Something's definitely up.
About your
I had
phone's
my phone turned
GPS.
off
Why?
because there was no reason to turn it on.
What if you had to call the
I heard you
police?
haven't been going to school.
What if a crazy Ryuki had
If you
shown
don't
up in
mind,
your house with a
could you
gun?
tell
You
me
would not
why?
be able to call the police right
And
now.
a talking
just,
eyeball.
I mean, just this is all.
Can't you
He's all
tell?
just speaking
You
theoretically.
know, just hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Just like that Jin person.
Jin?
I read about it
Whoa.
online. He had been sick for a long time. I don't know what his condition is called or whatever, but it was some sort of chronic disease. He was sick since he was young. Stayed in the hospital for a long time. Didn't have any friends. According
Guess
to
that would
the
explain the
article,
stoked face.
he took his classes from the
Cream
hospital.
cheese hair.
I felt bad for him.
Makes your hair
He's
looks like
lonely
it makes
enough
your
as
hair
it is.
look like it's made of cream
He's
cheese
only
frosting on a
1/2.
cupcake.
It really does feel like that.
Maybe it's literally just sparkling drink.
I'm losing
cookie.
I
my
don't know much about
mind.
that video. Barely even watched it. I only know about Bats 490.
That reminds me. You haven't told me the details of Bats 490.
Have I been an idiot? And have I been saying Bats 420 this whole session, or did I actually say?
No, I
Bats
think you said
490?
Bats 490.
Well, thank goodness.
I've
I'm
learned
not
I
that stupid
think.
yet.
of the world.
Oh, I'm
You
gonna
haven't
learn about it in post later then.
Why?
If you did, I'm gonna laugh.
All I did was decrypt the code. I didn't go anywhere. The
Or
only thing
did you?
I'm sure is that Bats 490 is an ARG. It's just a game, but
It's Frog
Just a
Fractions
game.
3.
Nirvana trial.
Nirvana trial?
Trial of Nirvana? Like in the book?
Oh, and we wouldn't have been able to know about that. We had not yet read the book.
Hmm.
it's a video that's been going viral.
Another video?
To ViewCube first.
Actually, I do have to ask, Ikki, if we had not read that gold book, would that actually have denounced a failure, or would we be able to like?
I found
Or
the
would we,
video.
like would
You
we
have
need
to
be-
read the book to
See it?
finish the Somnium.
No.
Oh,
Much
okay.
later.
That actually makes me feel a bit
This
better
is more
now.
important right now.
Yeah, that's the end goal.
Okay,
just
I thought
so
we were doing all that just for an optional
This is
goal.
completely different
Nope,
from the
you
QR
have to
video
do
of
it.
Bats 490.
Gotcha.
Right?
I already told you, Bats 490 is just a game.
It's
one
not
really
a
went
game.
missing, and
Are
it
those
had
even
nothing to do with
bats?
The secret of the world. But the Nirvana
Oh, that's
trial
what they're
is
supposed to be?
different. It's not just a game. It's real. There's something
Oh,
seriously
no.
messed up about it.
Are you getting
No,
wound
I
up
was
and
too
thinking that this
scared.
is all real
But
again?
people are going missing, one after the other.
Tama, Any information on these missing people?
There are about
So
90,000
are we just
people who
some?
go missing in
I mean,
Japan
is this
each
just
year.
pretty much the answer?
That means
Pretty much
on
just
average,
proving
about
that this is just a
1,130
freaking
people
video
go
game
missing
adaptation of
each
Stay
week.
Alive.
This week,
I haven't played Stay Alive.
1,880 missing persons reports filed.
Or I
That's
know nothing about
150
Stay
more
Alive.
than the average.
It was a really old
See why that's
schlocky
related to the
horror
video
film from
games.
back in the mid 2000s or so, which pretty much had the tagline of, "If you die in the game, you die for real."
That was the classic.
that
That
where it
was the
came
one
from?
where it happened.
We're not done here.
That's where it came from. That's where it like became so weird. And before you ask, it wasn't even that interesting a horror movie. It was just like, oh, if you get run over by a horse in the game, then a random horse carriage will run over you in real life or something like that.
Yeah, it was pretty, all things considered. I remember actually watching that with an old friend of mine, and I just remember it all ended where the game, despite all that happened to it, was still able to go on store shelves.
By the way, did you notice that Shoma said that we could leave the door unlocked?
It's an Rooster
What?
doll.
He said that we could leave the door unlocked. when we
But
leave.
why?
Wouldn't that mean that somebody could come in here? What if I was using the bathroom and somebody just stormed in with the door unlocked and...
Well, you know, if you're cooking Pop-Tarts and then Bruce Willis pops out with a Tommy gun and just shoots you dead.
Why did you come here?
I thought Shoma might be here.
I
still
We
We
just
just
saw
want-
Shoma!
But it looks
Yeah,
like
maybe he
he's
ran
not
here.
Looks like it.
Anyway, no point in
No,
staying
the
here.
food's good, I heard.
Unless you're planning on doing a
I
ritual
mean,
to summon
do you
UFOs.
really want to stay here and keep on listening to his dad's bad
Yeah,
stand-up?
time.
I want to unlock a secret ending where we get abducted by UFOs and some goofy music plays over the credits.
Let's go see what Gen's up to.
Does this game have a fucking UFO ending?
I wish. And by the way, I did look into trying to... Oh, hey, you again.
Oh,
And
Mama
I
is
did
here
try
too.
to, and I did
Why
try
are
to
you
look
here?
into, I did try to look into
Something I wanted to
doing
ask
it
Gen.
in Silent Hill 1, but it requires New Game Plus. So that would have taken too long.
She looks oddly sad.
So, Mommy, how you doing after the witnessing a
I'm
murder?
not sure why, but she seems to be a bit down today. I'm sure she'll be back to her usual self eventually. Please let her be for now.
Okay.
Okay.
So, how about you?
Committing a
How are
crime.
you doing,
Tell me about
barefaced
the
man?
nirvanA initiative.
What is that? Is it some sort of plan?
I think so.
Mommy reacted a
Sorry,
little
I don't
weird
know
there
what that
just
is.
then.
Oh, so you saw it too.
Do you know a woman named Tokiko Shigure?
Never heard
And in
that
case you didn't see the first time,
Really?
Yeah, Mommy is really
Who
looking
is
off
this Tokyo
now.
person?
The president of an ideological society called Nai's at Laws. Or NICE.
Nice. You mean that secret society or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out it's real.
exists.
Turns out it's an actual plot
I
point
thought it
now.
was just an urban legend.
I
Me
thought so,
too.
So what's that?
Yeah, there are nutsos out there.
I explained the details of S490 in the QR video to him. I told him it's highly likely that Ice made a QR video, among other things.
So I tried searching through Tokiko's memories using a certain device.
You ever
While
seen
I
that?
was in
You ever
there,
seen that viral
I
video
saw
about
you.
being gnomed?
I
I'm pretty
see.
sure they're behind that one.
I'm telling you, I don't know
It was
this
the
person you're
keyword
talking
folks
about.
all along.
It could be someone else wearing the same
Or whatever the
mask.
hell it starts off with.
That doesn't sound...
It's also possible that Tokiko knows Gen, but not the other way around.
But then why witness him turning into a statue?
That's a good
Maybe
question.
he means something to her.
Alright, press him,
Hey,
Mommy.
Ikki,
Up.
There's something bothering
Or,
me.
you know,
Yeah,
breast
Tom.
her.
Something is wrong with him.
Call it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's just been
Doesn't seem
sitting
very
there
energetic
all...
today.
No, not
Pull
that.
upon
And notice
thermal
how she
visual.
reacted
My
when
heart
we were
rate
asking
jumped
those
dramatically
things.
earlier.
Oh
Right
shit,
when
it
she
did.
heard the words Tokiko and nirvanA
She
initiative.
knows something. Pull it up on thermal visual.
Uh-oh.
What?
Maybe
Thermal
we
visual.
should wing sync first, just to make sure.
Do you know something about the nirvanA initiative?
Okay.
I said maybe we should wing sync.
Do it.
Wink sync! Sir, why are you holding up your hand like
Or are
that?
you doing
I
a
saw-
JoJo pose?
Oh, I saw that same show.
Oh,
Time's ticking, nirvanA.
Amame.
Damn it.
No, you're right. You're right.
I hope at some point you just call him Umami.
Oh, mommy, bitches.
Everything will be fine.
That report is due tomorrow, mommy.
What I
This is
learned
the
in
longest
boarding
0.1
school
second ever.
is-
Okay.
That.
Longest points
I
in 1 second.
don't know.
Report cards are coming up soon.
Your driver's license won't earn itself. Oh, mommy. It's mommy. Okay, yes.
Mame, are you hiding something?
Are we gonna do a back-to-back-to-back syncing?
If I remember right, yeah.
Tokiko?
But not until a little bit later.
Hey, Gen.
Trust me, it's not as long or arduous as
previous.
The last one.
To talk to me.
Good.
Let's see. Amame likes trivia, so maybe if you frame your question like a quiz?
Maybe we shouldn't be talking about this right in front of her.
Yeah, she's got ears.
Hey, girl who I've just been scheming about how to get to, let me get to.
What kind of pan can you not cook with?
The answer is simple. Panties.
Oh, come on.
That's a bad
I was going to say
joke.
pancake.
That's, yeah,
The last
awful.
man on Earth heard a knock on his door. Who was it? No good, huh? The answer was a woman.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sure it was.
That's wrong too.
Wait, what's the answer?
The answer is LGBTQ+. You're
What?
sorely mistaken if you think there are only men and women in this
Oh,
world,
she's what?
dumbass.
I mean, fair, but that's not how it's supposed to. Okay,
A
fine.
bat
Aggressive.
and a ball together cost 110 yen. The
Yes.
bat is 100 yen more expensive than the ball. So, how much does the ball cost?
500 yen.
The highest mountain
Fun
in the
fact.
world is
You would think 10 yen is a correct
Mount
answer. The
Everest.
price of the ball was 10 yen. That would make the price of the
What
bat
is the
110
second
yen, which would
highest
add to
mountain?
120 yen. Therefore, the answer is 5 yen. The bat
asking
is
you.
105 yen. How cheap is what?
Probably more expensive than Ryuki's bat and balls.
Jesus.
Awful.
Well, that didn't do
Yeah,
much.
this is going nowhere.
I'm at a loss. Oh, I know. Maybe if you play that song.
What
That
song?
song?
One moment,
A
please. I'll get it
mame
ready.
song.
Was it a Mame song?
Oh. No. Oh, she likes singing to it.
Hey, somewhere. Oh, I'll just continue stirring my pot. What is it, Logan?
I just had my image. I'm so sorry. I just had my image. What if a grease fire accidentally happened and now Gen is like panically running around
Just
the kitchen
panicking
trying to
in the
put it
background
out?
as she sings.
Well, she continues to sing. The music, it's all happening like, but you just hear silently like running around trying to hopefully help put it out.
That would be funny. But I think that would also be a little in poor taste at this moment.
I know it's supposed to be a touching moment. Grabs a bottle, pours it onto it. It gets bigger. He realizes he was pouring cooking oil, not water.
And then his hat catches on fire.
He runs
And then his old mask catches on fire.
He starts stopping and dropping and
on
rolling.
fire.
He starts
Just like
stopping.
that lobster.
Just like the
Yay,
lobster.
we finally got through to Mame, I think.
Yay! Starts stopping and dropping and ropping.
Thanks,
Now,
Bunny. I think I feel a bit better.
That's
Yay!
Aw, she's
Looks
feeling
like
a bit better.
Amame is
Gen's a
back to
That's
her
good.
usual self.
Gen's a good walrus.
Seal.
Seal.
Yes, I'm doing prep work for tonight. I can't make the dishes in advance, so I have to start from scratch every day.
Every day?
Yeah, I mean that's how cooking works. You ever seen those? I think Ikki, have you ever seen those Korean videos where they go to like a restaurant, they watch their whole prep work for like making handmade pizzas, burgers, and chicken?
Stop by there.
No.
Stocking up at the market, right?
Oh my god! Oh my
Is
god!
it
my
fun to
favorite.
watch, or?
It's pretty relaxing, and it's definitely something I like watching if I'm ever hungry, but I know I can't go out to eat right now. I think one of the greatest things I ever saw was it was this steak like hibachi place, but the way they cooked it was they heated butter to like 450 degrees Fahrenheit, and they would put the raw steak in front of you and pour the butter on it, and the sheer heat of the butter would be enough to cook the meat medium rare in front of you.
That sounds wild.
Of course not.
Just by pouring it and like sauteing it within the butter.
Also, real quick, that whole comment about him not being able to open up the freezer, that's not going to play an important part in this at some point, is it?
I don't know. He says he's able to use the refrigerator at least.
It was nothing.
I mean, that's fair.
You get
I'm gonna
guilty
keep
or
that X-ray
something?
visor at the ready.
No.
Well, remember, we can only win once per scene, so we can't do it again.
That's
Oh.
why she's upset.
$500.
That's, yeah.
That's gotta hurt.
Like, yeesh.
I mean, I feel you, but also, damn, all that melancholy for that?
For gambling.
Genny played that song from earlier.
You mean he wrote it?
Well, yes.
The
Aww.
flower that blooms in snow. He
Cute.
recorded it on a cassette and gave it to me as a present.
Is that?
Oh.
It's a
portable
Walkman.
That's a
player.
cassette, you
Are
dum-dum.
you familiar with them?
Oh, wow.
This is my first
Yes,
time
I've
seeing
seen-
one
A
in
little,
person.
definitely feeling a little retro today, aren't we?
I always have the cassette player on me. with the
I've
tape
seen
inside.
Guardians of the Galaxy. I know what that is.
I didn't realize
Oh,
that
I
not
know.
only
That's
you
from the
could,
Marvel
you could write
movie.
songs, too.
I almost thought you were gonna say that's from the Mario.
This is a bit embarrassing.
No, there weren't any tape decks in that movie, as far as I remember.
But he did own an
Me.
NES, so it would have been the era.
He also
Well,
had a
he-
model Arwing,
From the
so...
internet.
I was also about to say, like, he had an NES, like, Mario had an NES in his room, and Luigi also has a smartphone, so...
Oh, that is true. What a
What
weird
about the
man.
Nirvana?
I mean,
I'm
I
jealous of
sold
his
my
Arwing, though.
N64, so maybe it's the same kind of mindset.
It was on
I am jealous of the R-Wing, though. That was really cool.
Supposedly, there's some sort of
Yeah, they should totally make that into an actual bit of merchandise.
Had they never actually sold a miniature model R-Wing before?
The closest thing we got to that is the one we got that was packaged in with the Switch version of Starwing.
Hold the
Right.
fuck up, what was that?
Really, I'm telling the truth. Trust me.
Trust
Yes,
me.
man.
Trust
What?
me. I think she's drunk.
I
Trust
guess
me.
he's just
Trust
trying to
me.
be a little bit happier.
But no, I'm astonished. Like with all the fact that they'll branch out to like 7 different kinds of fruit snacks and stuff and candies. Like they should absolutely contact like the freaking Gunpla model people or whatever, and like have them like allow so you can build your own little miniature R-Wing.
So,
Landmaster.
yeah, I guess now we know. Coming here was just for the sake of that song number.
It's time for everyone's favorite place to come back.
The warehouse!
Oh, hey,
Oh, they're
there's,
actually
a
using the
people.
rain.
There's a people over there.
Ikki, why are we here?
Oh, people over there.
Remember
We're
how I
here
said
because it
before
saves the
that I like
programmers and artists
Sea is
time
also
and
part of
money,
nature.
Tama. But actually, to be fair, this
By
is
the
the
way,
first time we actually get to
Tama,
see a lot of the
look
sea
over
from this
there.
perspective.
Plus, I
Usually
think this is the only time we see the crane moving.
What the?
Wait a minute.
You know them?
Oh, no, not really.
We don't know them in this
I've just
timeline.
seen them around before.
Well, no, we know them 6 years later.
For a quick heads up, it's been so long. That's the frickin' woman. That's the frickin' character who was taking a sniper
Excuse me.
round at Mizuki in the beginning.
Scusa me, ma'am.
Excuse
Sorry,
me,
do you have a minute?
miss.
She don't got no shoes.
You.
What?
Huh?
Oh, hold on, hold that thought.
Beep beep. She takes
Online
us down
knowledge
the
genre
wrong
might
way.
get popular. Isekai.
Isekai.
No!
It's like saying rice is gonna be popular in Japan. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, let's
No
move.
kidding. Yeah, that's one of those things that people tend to forget. Isekai is so broad of a thing that it's like you can't really link it to just one thing.
I think we should wing sync with her before she leaves.
I mean, yeah, it's the only time we really...
What's going on? What could he be plotting?
What am I doing here? What is
Why do I
this
sound
for?
like a chipmunk?
Yeah, why do
Yeah,
you
she
sound
kinda
like the
does.
devil in Typing of the Dead?
I don't need to tell you anything. Nothing.
Are you a simulator?
None of your business.
Simulator?
Are you an
Is she a
emulator?
debugger?
Are you an emulator?
You're beginning to
Logan.
annoy me.
Logan's the
Would
name.
you please
Big fan
leave?
of your work, Yuzu.
Annoy you.
Fine. Then I will take my leave instead.
And then she just dives into the ocean.
Swims like a freaking like race car.
The day to take action is approaching, and I must stop the plan.
Stop what?
I just realized that whole mess is upside down.
Yeah, kind of makes it look silly.
There she goes.
What was she talking about?
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
What
I
a
don't know.
wacky world.
Cosplay band, maybe?
I've never heard of a plan like that.
It's a
Maybe
thing,
it's a
you
family
can look
plan.
it up.
I mean,
Whatever
there are
the
certain
case,
religious
I
groups
think
that'd probably
it's
be
clear
down with
that
that plan.
Isn't all there.
There's this one person out by the local convention who always goes out to the street corner to like profess the Bible and say that all cosplayers are sinners and crap. It's funny. Yogi Park.
Yo Yogi. Yo
Yogi.
Yo Yogi. Oh, I forgot about that show.
Yo Yogurt.
Everyone did.
Are you okay?
That was like what was it? That was like the Wabbit season of Yogi, wasn't it?
It takes a
no, it was in like the 90s.
Yeah, no, that was back when freaking A Pup Named Scooby-Doo was relevant.
Oh.
That's why I came here.
Yeah, only A Pup Named Scooby-Doo was a lot better.
For me.
Yeah.
I see we also have the 2001 monolith right there.
Right there, and then over there we see the two twins. And, oh no, it's Leanne.
Let's go find out.
Aaron Hansen.
Excuse me!
I actually will say that the NPC models are looking a little bit higher quality. Usually they're weird like blue or black shadows, but they actually have like color palettes and stuff to them now.
It's this guy!
I was watching
hey,
the
Aaron.
sky.
The sky?
Yeah, like I told you.
He wants to be a bird.
About being up in the sky.
The sun challenged me to a staring contest, and I have him right where I want him.
Pilot.
I like this part. It's quiet.
Yeah, you look like you've been drinking a little too much. I mean, I see the can
It's
in your hands.
non-alcoholic!
Perfect place to be.
That is true. But granted, he managed to somehow get drunk off of non-alcoholic.
What were you thinking about?
Or did he?
Is he just playing the goof?
Hey, you know, I'm just thinking about birds, airplanes, clouds.
I'm not sure if it was the right choice.
Eyes.
I've been wondering if I should have refused.
Ice cold, non-alcoholic beer.
Can't tell you that.
Still gets drunk.
Wink,
off
sink
stuff.
Oh, this? It's Alfred. Non-alcoholic beer. I really love
Again,
it.
that just sounds disgusting.
Remember Alfred? He's back, but in non-alcoholic beer form.
Do you know about the nirvanA trial?
And that's the video that everyone's talking about online, right? I haven't seen it
I haven't
myself,
seen
but
it.
I've heard of it.
I'm missing out on the
Yo,
cult.
why can't I join in on the fad?
What, am I too good for the cult?
Is it because I'm not high enough in the police force to do it yet?
I haven't donated enough money to the church
To the fireman's ball.
Alright, wing sinking.
Let's see what's got on his mind.
Oh, that alcoholic beer is really... That non-alcoholic beer is really hitting now.
Imagine that was the only thing he was
I don't know
thinking
the
about.
situation exactly, but I understand what you're asking. You want to get inside that facility and take a look around.
What?
There's something there. No, I didn't see anything last time.
You
I was
talking
there.
with that terror? I love how long these seconds will last, and
I'll
then...
accept your request. So stop making that face, alright?
So I knew it. He is just playing dumb.
Cheer up, please. Someone was sad.
By tonight, he must have meant today. The night of the 12th, right?
I would assume so. He did say he just got the request.
From somebody.
I can't tell.
What, you think I'm a mind reader or something? Yes.
Yes, that's exactly what you do. That's your whole sole purpose.
Anyway.
Otherwise, you would
I'll
just
going
be a
now.
Siri on my phone.
Looks like you've got a lot on your plate, but try not to overdo it. See ya.
See ya.
Very well.
Watch out for that tree.
He just cuts back
straight into the tree.
I was saying fades to black, fades back up, and he's just on the floor unconscious. Like, you think we should have told him that the tree was there?
Yeah.
Alright, it's time to watch the video.
What?
Alright, let's see it.
I'm sorry. Can you please play it for me?
Very well.
Yay.
All you had to say was the magic word.
Elephant. Man. That's a...
Mascara gone wrong.
I actually see their faces.
Boys being boys.
Girls being girls. This summer in 1979, we go back to the year of... Oh, man rob ghost.
Dog.
It also gave us a cipher, actually, that would tell you what each letter meant. Nice. The ridiculous staircase in toilets.
Those
The
are
chirping
very tall
toilets.
elephants.
The simulation is down.
Right there. That same audio cue was in the Free to Fray or whatever video.
Free to free.
Free to Free video. So that was the same audio clip.
And quite like the Free to Free video.
Hey.
Ryuki?
Ryuki?
Are you okay?
Uh-oh.
Something's wrong. Oh.
I wonder if it's that. I wonder if it's that audio cue thingy. There he goes again.
Maybe he's the simulation all along.
Again, I wonder what is happening with that. 450-degree melted butter. Delicious. Oh my god, it's now nighttime.
You were just standing there for hours on end.
We're twitching.
Jesus, dude.
What? What? It can't be. How? Why is it suddenly nighttime?
Don't you know? The Earth rotates toward
Oh,
the east, so...
this is like that fan theory
What
I
was I
have
doing
that
all this
whenever Link
You've
uses
been
the Sun
standing
Song
there?
in Wind Waker, nothing actually
Yeah, I
happens. He
see
just
that.
remains
Photos up.
petrified for 7 hours. And
Like
bam,
you move in
it's-
slow motion temporarily until
That's
it
what
goes
I
to
like to do.
nighttime.
Exactly.
that
Like there's
video
no magic. You just make yourself
came
freeze
to
and like,
until now
it's
we're
nighttime. Magic. now."
Wow. You just wait for a bit.
What time is it, Tama?
21:30.
Oh crap.
30 minutes
Oh.
till.
Could you please visit
Yes.
me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight?
We
gotta
missed
go.
it.
No, we're just 30 minutes ahead.
No, we're 30 minutes behind.
What? No, 20. No, if it ends at 24, then 21, 22 would be 10 o'clock. So we got 30 minutes.
Alright, we gotta go now.
Punch it!
It's a good thing there's nobody else on this road but us.
The Nized Laws, Japan,
Uh-oh. That's not a good face from neither of these guys.
Tokiko.
What happened?
I gave you one job.
Oh!
You weren't supposed to no-clip into your table!
Ikki knew what I was already doing because I knew something like this was going to happen. Why did you... I told you not to split.
She called the plot Splitsville,
You
and
should talk to Mamoru before
She said that
checking the body.
Splitsville sucks, and then...
Splitsville rules.
So, this is,
This is
Really?
awkward.
You're the only living person here,
Daddy's
so...
job is to help someone very important. I
Aww.
assist and protect that person.
he's
from
caring
harm.
for a kiddo.
He's actually a nice guy. I'm so sorry in that one timeline I had to, like, zap you all to death with a lightning bolt.
Yeah, Daddy.
Yeah.
You and your multiple
I
brothers.
won't ever let anything bad happen to them.
Oh, he's remembering the words he promised
Looks
that...
like he's not the culprit.
Oh...
Yeah, I think we can strike him off the
But
list
he is
of
probably
suspects.
devastated that he just screwed this up.
Not to mention, like, you know, he and Tokiko had mutual respect for one another, so what reason would he have?
Right, so... Is this... You just found it like
That
this?
door is the only way in or out.
What if they use the ancient Zora technique of swimming up the waterfall?
You need a piece of Zora armor to do that if you're not a Zora.
A security
Curses.
camera in their own room.
Everyone!
I
Security?
think it was around 1400.
I mean, my brother actually had to do that one
President got
time when
back
he was
from
in
seeing the
college to
police,
keep people from
returned
trying
to
to,
his
like, you know,
room,
take his things in the dorms.
I haven't seen her since. I'm not always in the president's office. I'm usually on standby in the room outside. I only come here when called.
Tokiko has been in this room since 2 p.m.?
She should have been.
So
Yeah.
therefore,
Has anyone
somebody
entered
had
or
managed
left
to
the
get...
room?
Oh, we have a sealed room murder.
Is it possible that someone was in there before 2 p.m.?
No. I'm sure you're already aware, but the security here is incredibly tight.
You just said no
Tighter
one puts a
than the
camera in
high
their own
school.
All
room.
over the stairs and corridors. along
And
with
yet
the
there's no
elevator and
security
outside
camera in
doors.
this room
It's
specifically.
impossible to get in without getting
Yeah,
noticed.
that's,
Ryuki, I checked
I mean-
the data on the security cameras. It's true that no one entered this room other than Tokiko.
Well, from that
no
door.
one left it either.
Well, then look for a second
The
entrance.
president informed me that you'd be here at 2200, so I let you through into this room. Then, her
Okay,
body.
so that's then how you both found her, was just because he let in. Oh, he looks devastated.
Yeah, 'cause
he
you gotta have a
never
job.
entered the
I need to
room.
report to the people at Nyes.
Very well.
You probably that their
Please
boss is
don't let
dead.
anyone out of the building.
Got it.
Thank you. Oh, see, he's not... Okay, cool.
He's a competent dude, you know,
Yeah.
when he's not working for a jerk-off.
Right.
If I wish to
At least
do
now
so, I can resurrect myself.
But at least now we know that freaking
One
like
thing
he
is
was
for
only ever
sure.
being a dick because he was
Ryuki,
acting
look around the
based
room.
on So's like
No
orders or
traces
whatever.
of blood.
In other words,
No blood whatsoever.
Tokiko
It's
wasn't
just
killed.
like how we saw Dr. Cortex
The culprit
stapled,
must have been Tara.
literally stapled straight to the chalkboard.
I bet it's like I bet it's like really easy for moving furniture. You just have to grab her by the leg, and since she's
How did he
suction
get
cupped
in
to the
the
desk,
room?
the whole desk will move
We
with
don't
her.
know how he left either.
You just lift up and
What if he's still in this room?
No, that's not
I would
possible.
call it hand holding furniture moving.
No
For
sign
those
of
who just
anyone
want to have their
with
hand held through the whole
neurobiological responses
process.
detected.
Then he had to have escaped somehow.
I suspect the culprit's escape route and way in were the same.
No kidding.
So, Ryuki, let's look into finding the escape route
Look
first.
at the thing. I'm
We should know-
trying.
Let's
I
look
should
for
be
the
the I should be the eyeball here, not Tama.
Okay, in the desk A.
I was say either the desk or I was gonna look
Okay,
inside
in
the
the
big knives
what
of
now?
lost symbol.
Look in the desk. Except no.
Oh, I think you need to eat ray your ipscray, Ikki.
The side with the window is the south.
Pig Latin for Ikki is Kiki.
No, I'm not.
And the waterfall is to the north.
No, Ikki's a cuckoo.
Why are you mentioning it?
No, I'm
Yeah, sometimes.
No! It'd be a pain in the ass if we didn't know which way was which. You should be grateful I told you.
Okay. Why are you angry?
Just zip
Because she could be angry.
all right?
Am I the only one who needs the little, like, are you sure I'm the one who needs the, little drugs every now and then to keep stable?
Yeah, you could probably use the beauty sleep yourself.
Considering he was standing catatonic in the middle of the park for about 8 hours?
Alright.
Yeah, I guess when you put it that way, she would get super cranky after that.
That is true. She's probably been screaming nonstop. So, there's a...
Wake up!
Okay, so let's check on the corpse.
It's Tokiko's right half. Just like before, it's been severed at the molecular level. The body appears to have been cut with the same instrument. And she was also bisected while she was still alive.
In other words, it's highly likely that it was
And
the same
painful.
killer.
Yes. That's why I said Terror is probably the culprit.
Assuming she was still alive at the time.
The
But also, look at that little clue in the top right.
3 hours ago.
Clue!
There's an electromagnetic noise coming from somewhere in the wall.
So we must destroy the wall, or use X-ray mode. That'll probably be quicker.
Quicker and more economically sound.
Look
Looks
behind
like
the
the wall
wall.
behind this waterfall is made of tungsten. It's a material that
Dang.
blocks X-rays, so I'm not able
Shit.
to see anything beyond that wall.
That also saves the animators a lot of time. Look behind the one big cool thing on the wall.
A hidden passageway behind it?
Not this
Probably
wall.
Try the other wall.
That
This
thing.
wall.
There's something embedded in the wall.
Looks like a smartphone.
Keypad for a pin code.
But this frame is on there tight. It won't budge.
So how do
Maybe
you
there's some
open
way
it?
to move it.
Let's find out.
Open salami.
Okay, the Nuppel X. That symbol for knives.
Hey, what's this?
There's something in the floor.
Maybe it's
Eh?
a rail?
Oh, it took me a second. It took my eyes to even
This is
focus on
probably
it.
an electromagnetic rail. It
Oh,
expands
so we gotta
one
move
corner
the
of
statue
toward
along it.
Oh, it's a mechanism.
So Tokiko is actually ripped.
Let's see if there's anything specific about
More
the
ways
corpse.
than one.
To be able to like move it all the way in.
This?
What is it?
Oh.
Inside Tokiko's womb, there are traces of her having given birth.
What?
Whoa.
Excuse me?
Though
She had a child.
It wasn't recently.
Okay,
Must have
so
been more than 20 years ago.
she has
So
a
Phil
hidden
has a grandchild?
child.
Yes, but there are no records
You
of this
don't
anywhere in
think.
the family register.
I
She
do.
hasn't filed birth
I think she found
registration,
out which
and
hole
there
was
aren't
the
any
square
records of
hole,
it in
James.
Any medical institution in Japan.
Not what I meant.
Sorry.
For the sake of suspense, I'll leave it at that.
And here's possibly one of the most pain in the ass aspects about this particular situation.
Wait.
What? That's a pretty simple little
There are
puzzle
metal
symbol there.
flute-shaped
No, it isn't.
wires embedded
Yeah,
in
it
the
is.
You'll see why.
of the desk.
It's a diamond. You
So
do the whole
you're
like it's
able
the
to
whole
see
adding
by
number
using
thing, and then
X-ray
you
like
you
this.
put the Nuppel
It's
X
as
on
if
top
this
of it, and
was
it could create a
prepared
little
just
cipher
for
out of it.
us. Who would do something like this?
I'm complaining about it because it gave me shit when I first played the
Anyway,
game.
We can figure that out
Icky,
later.
Icky, you have to
Let's
play more
focus on the
Professor Layton.
investigation.
Okay, well I don't do that.
Okay, it's actually really fun. I would recommend it. Like, if you like these games, I'd recommend Professor
The
Layton.
same
It's
kind
this
of
with
rail
more
is over
puzzle.
here too.
It's even going toward the same
It's
direction.
this, but it requires a bit more of a college degree mindset.
But
So
it has
these two
such- it has
statues
such-
at the end of the room move forward. But what causes them to activate? I don't know. Has he figured it out?
get it.
Actually, I don't know. I was gonna originally think that the whoa thermovision. I forgot
Oh,
we could do
Jesus.
Yep, we unlocked a new mode. And check it out! Remember
I
the
know.
Somnium?
You're right. It also got strings.
Oh, so yeah, there you go. Oh, and then now, okay, I was gonna say, okay, now it'll allow us to connect
There's
these two
something
together.
coming out of it.
It's an infrared laser.
More.
Normally it wouldn't
Oh.
be visible. even
It's
with-
a brain web.
But this place is full of water particles. The light hits the water particles and disperses, making it visible to the human eye.
Or at least barely visible.
Yeah, you need a little more. You need a little extra oomph from your buddy there.
But keep in mind, remember what we learned about the statue here.
It can
somehow,
be
some way, it can move over here.
But we're
leading
not
to the laser.
Right, but we're not strong enough.
No, we're not.
We're just a simple shonen anime protagonist. We don't have the strength of Atlas.
Coming out of the statue too. It's crossing with that other beam.
This one's shooting toward the southeast.
Okay, we get it. It's an easy. Yep. No, thank God we don't have to worry about wasting time in this.
Right.
Oh.
So now what do we do?
Do
we either what the material of these statues are?
Well, we either rotate it or we move them into position.
Looks like the statue is made of iron.
No way we're moving that.
Yeah, that thing's heavy.
Needs to be some other kind of mechanism.
Well,
maybe a crane?
Well, it's electromagnetic and haha.
What's this?
Buttons.
There's an arrow under the symbol.
And 7 squares too.
If you detected it with thermo mode.
Again, it's X's. They're multiplication, Ikki.
There's something embedded in it.
Well, would you like to test that theory, Mr. Logan?
I'd be glad. Oh, hang on, the eyeball has words to say.
Looks like we've investigated what we could.
You know, she's just lounging around.
Let's get to solving the mystery.
How did the culprit get out of the room?
How tall do you think she is compared to a Pikmin?
Yes. So,
about maybe. Let me think.
I'd say at least 3 to 5 Pikmin tall.
The first thing that comes
I'd say
to
5,
mind
yeah.
is that rail under the floor.
You know what? No, 5's generous. I'd say maybe like 10 or 20.
That's right. Yeah, they are very small.
Yeah.
They're literally like the size of like
maybe 3
pennies.
Maybe 3 Olimar high.
3? Oh, I'd say 2. Alright, actually no. I don't know. No, more like 2 Lamar I guess would make sense, or 3.
Please.
No. It would be 2 Lamar, 1 Louis.
Ah, okay. Oh god, I mean, I guess using a magnet because it can move along the rail.
Besides, can't move something like that with something as small as a portable magnet.
They got a big one.
Yeah, like a cartoon magnet.
Hello, come out, remote. Where'd you go? I won't leave you alone anymore. So
that's not what they mean.
Ryuki, are you okay?
She has to be like,
why do remotes go missing all the time? No matter how many times
good question.
Find them,
maybe you gotta keep a better eye on them.
I wasn't brought into this world just to look for remotes.
Let's calm down for a minute.
She's trying her darndest to work this out.
She's trying really fucking hard not to just flip her shit.
Listen, the 90s were a very harsh time for TV viewings.
Will move mountains. If you put your heart into it, there's nothing you can't accomplish.
But they were also some of the more glamorous.
I can discharge an electrical current.
That and maybe like the late 80s.
I'm sorry. I'll take this seriously.
Mess around like that during the shoot, and I'll cook your brain with electricity.
Sounds tasty.
She does.
But yeah, there's only one other choice.
So,
force it.
Right to it.
So how did Tokiko move this every single time?
Actually move it until we're shooting.
What do you mean?
I mean, when we actually record this with the camera and complete the film.
Doy.
So that was something to think about. The fact that we're technically trying to read.
You follow my instructions, or I'll fire you.
Sorry.
Alright, no. She'll set his brain on fire.
Basically, what we're doing is, I think I get what we're doing. Like, basically, we're reenacting the scene, and then she's going to alter it so that we instead look like the culprit.
And therefore, this Ikki shall be the first AI-made film.
Well, there's not much else we can do.
Yeah, I kind of deserve that silence too. All right, let's get right to it.
You little shit! Don't make me send you back to the green room, damn it!
Oh, right.
What?
I thought I have a trailer at least.
I'm not supposed to move
no.
until the shoot.
Just remember.
We don't want this important set to get damaged, right?
So you can just remake it.
It costs a lot to keep this up and, in upkeep.
And then the Ninaplex.
This thing pissed me off the first time.
It's not that bad.
You need to be able to move the frame.
That's not what I asked. Do you know the code or not? In fact, I need you to know the answer.
I remember the
Solve
answer.
this. You don't deserve to call yourself a member of Abyss.
Well, shit.
Okay.
Can you tell me
I got the numbers.
I'll do it. I'm smart.
I want to do it though.
Okay, fine, you do it.
Crack the. All right, let's crack the code.
Basically, the way they know Numble X is that each X is supposed to be multiplication. You're going down vertically. So the first number on the left was a 4. Then there was 2 3s, so that's multiplied. That's 9. And then the tricky one was a 2, a 0, and a 2. But anything multiplied by 0 will immediately be 0. Then you have a bunch of 1s. Then you had the same. It was like symmetrical, the same 0 thing. One more 3 and 3, but then the number 5.
Bingo.
Yep. Good job.
Yahoo!
But remember, don't type it in just yet.
I mean, it's not like they actually
I know.
checked.
Sorry,
I don't know
but I agree. Like I remember that I only know this because Professor Layton did have a puzzle like that tripped me up for the longest time. And all those freaking how many triangles are there in the shape, and I can never guess. The right one.
Okay, the rehearsal is now.
Here we go.
It's time to start.
Hope y'all are keeping up, everybody.
Yeah.
Ready when you are.
Okay, then I'm going to start filming.
He's working off of an hour of sleep, so let's find out.
Yeah,
let's
not
action.
take your
The
predictions.
fleeing culprit this time. The one who plays the right half of Tokiko's severed body here. You just finished a big job. You need to get out of here fast.
And you know what? It's probably a good thing that she doesn't force us to dress up in a green suit.
Same thing
Well,
for
no.
Hunter too.
It's digital editing, after all.
Special method to get in and out of the room. Now, I want you to consider the situation, and whatever you might be feeling, use it for your performance.
Hey.
Yahoo!
Theatrical.
Please tell me, do we actually get to see all these clips later?
Yeah, she angry.
Hey, here we go.
Do we actually get to see all these clips in the end, like her movie?
No, you don't.
masterpiece?
You just watch him reenact it.
All right.
I'm the one who killed Tokiko Shigure.
Dun dun dun!
Now that I'm done here, I'm gonna
You missed the line!
No worries.
Just skip the bit.
See, even she agrees. But
Don't
whatever,
worry,
it's not
don't worry. We'll cut that from the final product.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're actually gonna have you
We'll
dubbed
just
over.
use AI to recreate your voice.
I was gonna say, yeah, don't worry, we're actually gonna have you completely dubbed over by. Why am I forgetting? Why am I forgetting his name? The guy who played Mufasa.
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones. I know it was a J. Okay. I was gonna say. I don't know if we talked about this. Did you ever hear the original voice Darth Vader had, Ikki? So the actor playing, the guy playing Darth Vader was not actually James Earl Jones. Of course, he was dubbed in later.
Did you imagine though?
But throughout all those scenes, the actual actor inside the Darth Vader helmet was the one saying the lines, and it sounded a little goofy. That's why they.
Well, I mean, he was just there to dress up, not to actually sound like the guy.
Right. He mainly had to say the lines just so people could react to him. But yeah. Go.
The statue begins moving via the electro.
God, this thing is heavy.
Dun dun dun.
His plan.
I see.
Just like the tale of Sisyphus.
Can you not read the stage directions out loud?
Oh.
Take flight. I can't do it.
Don't make me throw a fucking ashtray at you.
You don't smoke.
Oh.
Oh look.
He's moving. Or else she's gonna kick your ass.
So was it actually moved by force, or was it just like one mimicking the other?
Jesus
Christ.
I don't know either.
The culprit probably had a remote.
It's a lot easier than shoving it.
This scene is where we show the screaming of the culprit's tortured heart in monologue.
Give us a scream, Ryuji. Ryuki.
Ryuji, that's a different thing.
That's a different
The
Ryu.
statue reacted to the laser too.
Too many Ryus in the world.
And ta-da.
So with the lasers,
No, 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 no.
it really is just an iPhone.
So this is how it works. So I just need to enter the number from earlier, right?
Yes.
Yep, you gotta input. Oh ho ho.
Oh no, that's how it worked actually.
I get the feeling that the numbers he actually punched in were completely different.
Potentially.
And huzzah, a tungsten wall that we couldn't have looked past normally, but behold.
There's always something behind the waterfall.
How is the water sticking to those, how's it not spilling over?
A hidden door.
I don't get it, but hey, an elevator.
Hell
Reenact.
yeah.
And that's a wrap.
And so we did it in real life, and here we are. Don't mind the fact.
Yeah, we'll just cut out all the naughty bits.
And don't mind the fact that the statues are not in the position they're supposed to be in.
There's a button
So.
pointing down next to the door.
Remember, we gotta keep it PG, so we're cutting out all of Thomas' dialogue.
I have been censored from the game, Ryuki.
Let's try pushing it.
They even cut out the part where I threw a fucking ashtray at you.
Touch.
Behold.
Yep, that's an elevator.
An old-timey elevator.
Terra's escape route.
And the way he got in.
Terra used this elevator to bring Tokiko's right
Again,
hand into the room.
this could have been avoided if there was a fucking camera in this room.
But where does this lead?
The statue and non-Yipple X symbol must have been set up to return to their original positions automatically.
So it's more than likely that Tokiko knew about this elevator the whole time.
Well, yeah, I imagine so. She probably had. I mean, she had to have. Remember, she herself said.
Otherwise, why would it have been installed in the first place?
Yeah, don't forget. She herself said she designed her room. Oh, you found the cauldron. Wait a minute. This is looking familiar from Mizuki's route.
Supposed cathedral, the non-Yipple X.
It looks like we tunneled to the other side of the world.
You mean we're underground?
This is where Ryuki found somebody buried in rubble.
Radio waves are completely cut off due to the depth. We can't connect to the network, so keep that in mind.
So whatever we see down here,
25% of my power.
So whatever we see down here will not be recorded.
Right.
Shit. I estimated the depth by calculating the acceleration and the time spent in the elevator.
So there's a box.
Let's
Sure
start looking
is.
around. Maybe we'll find some sort of clue.
A clue! What is the mecca of otakus? Akihabara.
Doi.
Some fish pockety.
Pockety.
Back to bed.
Man, this thing still hasn't evolved.
I know, but maybe the next question.
I mean, to be fair, how long does it take for a neat to evolve?
Some
Is
sort of device.
Is that a microscope?
Can't
Looks
you
like a
analyze it?
microphone or a
Here,
gun
no.
or
At the very least,
It
doesn't
kind
seem
of
to
looks
be
like a very
explosive.
impromptu bottle opener.
You mean it's safe to open?
Probably.
well.
This is kind of creepy.
Maybe it's a pedestal for performing some sort of ritual.
Like offering a sacrifice.
It's not an ironing board, that's for sure.
Tokiko. She said Naix isn't a religious group.
Cool.
This is clearly...
It's definitely got some cold vibes going on.
I mean, how could it be anything but? So, what else are we looking for here?
A
Dirty
brazier,
torches,
a lot of
steps,
sand.
boxes.
I mean, we can look at the box
It's a
proper.
box. There was a strange device inside.
Oh no, Tokiko was with a call.
Oh no, Tokiko.
Who would have seen that coming? Absolutely everybody.
Looks like the ceiling has degraded. I hope it doesn't come down on us.
Boy, would that be a very awkward
Would that be unfortunate?
international... That would be an awkward international incident.
Yeah, wouldn't it? I'm trying to remember what exactly we gotta look at.
There's sand. It's not quite
It's
everywhere.
everywhere. I guess we just gotta look at the box again.
Or the X-ray again? I don't know. I mean, what else is there to do here? Can you X-ray the? Can you X-ray the?
Here too.
The non-Yipple X.
It means something's in this chamber somehow. But what?
Now we look at the box.
Don't tell me you're going to open it.
Yeah.
What if the
Maybe
monster
you
pops out and says boo?
Why not?
What if it pops the cork and it hits your head?
Ow.
I did add probably.
Still, we can't just not check it.
You can't get the treasure unless you lay the dragon, huh?
There's so much wrong with
Why
this.
do you say that with a blush?
But yes.
You
That's
know
the
why.
idea.
Let's crack this baby open.
Inside the box, we have
Microscope?
a ray gun?
It kinda looks like a ray gun.
Wait a minute. The molecular splitter.
It did a thing, I think.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Who?
Ryuki,
A biological signal has been detected. They're somewhere close.
We got company.
Where are they?
Hello? Hello?
Look
What
up,
the
stupid,
hell?
or keep down.
Why are they glowing like a glitch in the Matrix?
Why do you look like that?
What do you mean?
Anyway,
Look closer, stupid. Doesn't this thing have some sort of Wait a minute.
That's how it looks.
What? That's not right.
They look like how NPCs sometimes would in Saw.
Whoa, shit.
Oh shit. The hallucinations are coming in.
It's almost like, which actually is a neat idea, it's almost like it's messing with Tama's perception of the world, and that's what making...
Well, remember, Tama can't see properly down here. Only Ryuki can.
So, close your left eye and you'll see him normally.
Yeah, anyways. Ready for another sequence? Quick time events, I mean?
Keep your finger on the ladder and the keyboard buttons.
A flaming torch!
Okay, that is a torch. For a moment, I thought it looked like a freaking Molotov cocktail.
Where is he finding all of these?
Oh.
Oh.
Nice.
That'll work.
Close one. I actually don't even know if I had to do that simultaneously or if it would have just accepted the buttons being pressed at any point.
But yeah, I'm not going to lie. This part of the game kind of tripped me out. It's like, what the hell am I looking at?
Going down now.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Lord.
Not the Amazon warehouse.
Please be soft boxes.
They should be. Otherwise, how could he still be alive in 6 years? 6 years in the present.
Good question.
You're gonna have to find out in the next session, everybody.
Oh, wait.
Or we could just do it. We could just figure that out right now before we stop, because we still have to watch this bit next bit.
For yesterday.
Ryuki,
I synced with a
need
person.
Police if an apology solved everything.
Oh.
I know you're.
This
doing
scene
your
is
best
incredibly
investigation.
important.
Nevertheless, your screw up yesterday really cost us. The investigation hasn't been proceeding like we hoped.
I'll make up for it.
How do you mean? Like, we investigated somebody who we didn't think was a suspect, but then she was killed, thus embroiling
This
her in the
reminds
murder.
me of something. My daughter's been begging me not to decrease her allowance when she gets bad grades.
Your
Oh,
daughter's
dear.
already in school? Mario.
What say you about this, Mario?
Let me give you some good advice. Squint
Yes.
your eyes and stand back 6 feet, and the mosaic will disappear.
Oh, is that how it
What?
works?
What is that?
Thank you for the advice, Mario.
Now then. Wink Sink? Maybe she's gonna surprise us with a birthday party?
Daughter. I'm still not used to hearing that.
Oh?
Me neither.
Well, I guess it's true that I don't give off a maternal image. I haven't done anything motherly at all, really. My daughter just turned 18 last year, but she
Excuse
pretty much
me?
grew up all on her own.
18.
How old are you,
Older
boss?
than I thought.
You wouldn't think it looking at this figure, huh? She's a
I love
grown
how
woman.
she'd never mentioned a
She's capable
daughter
of handling
in
her business.
the first game.
Unlike a certain
That's a
someone
good
who
point.
gets overeager
I
and
guess, you
screws
know,
up
maybe
big
she's
time.
lying.
What do you mean screws a big time? We've solved the murder! Ish. We
Nothing
found the
other than
whole
what you
cult
already
room.
know. Oh, right. There is some news about the case. It has an
Yes.
official name now. The half-body serial killings. But
Yahoo.
That's pretty long,
Oh.
so we've just been calling it the HB case.
The
What, the
HB
pencils?
case.
Now you know how the media is.
The
You don't
Hollow
solve this
Bastion
quick and they might
case.
end up having a half-brain
It's
investigator.
worth a shot.
So you'd better start getting
Shit.
things done, Ryuki.
Yeah, whatever we did down there really screwed things up, apparently.
Yep. And we
Thought you were a
don't
bit
know
more
exactly what
capable,
happened.
Mr. Yuki. I mean, I got chewed out by my higher-ups too.
Aww. She's just actually disappointed.
After work tonight,
oh.
I'm going to my favorite host club and popping every champagne bottle in there.
Okay, she's just got devious plans for tonight.
You know, just to relieve stress.
Just another something boss, another night in boss's life.
Excuse me?
What
I don't
I'm
think
trying
yet.
to say is, I'm motivated.
Motivation.
So please let me stay on this case. I'll solve this case no matter what it takes. In fact, I'm the only one who can.
Look, you realize it was that kind of gung-ho attitude that led you to making that mistake yesterday, right?
What
I
mistake?
understand
We
you
just
don't
went down an
establish
elevator and
yourself
chased the
as
Blue Man
you can
group.
chew.
Right?
I can't
Yes?
just stop now. I should be able to handle this better than anyone.
I mean, the only thing we know is that Ryuki was able to see it, but Tama couldn't record it.
Your life isn't over because
That's
of
true.
what
So
you
it's only
suck.
Ryuki's word against
More
Boss.
importantly, you need to accept your faults and learn from mistakes.
So what? Are we just getting fired?
No,
I
we're just being
understand your
reprimanded.
enthusiasm, Ryuki.
Oh,
So
just
I'm giving you a
got we
chance
just
to
got a
redeem yourself.
big scolding
I
and
want you
a
to continue
finger wagging.
investigating this case.
Thank you.
But I need
Because
you to
whatever
follow
we did
orders
down
from
there,
above.
we screwed up big
Orders
time.
from above? What do you mean?
It's official. Kuruto Ryuki, you're being demoted to a police officer.
Well, shit.
What?
Not an
Wait, I thought
abyss
we were
officer.
already a police officer.
Not even an abyss officer anymore.
Normal cop? That's terrible. That's way too harsh.
What do we do
It
with
could
our
be worse.
eyeball?
I'll give you 3 days. If you can resolve the case within that time, I'll take back your punishment and you won't be demoted.
3 days.
So now we have a ticking time bomb.
We should look at this
72
in a
hours
positive
before the
light.
moon falls upon
We can
Termina.
continue the investigation, and if we can solve it in 3 days, you can avoid demotion.
It's impossible. We barely made any progress. How can I solve the case in 3 days?
Ryuki.
Demoted? Me? I'd rather be a bum on the street than a disgraced cop.
Ryuki!
Think
Oh,
of the bigger
and
picture,
The
Ryuki.
communication system still hasn't been fixed. So any data Tama obtains can't be uploaded to the cloud yet. So just like I said before, Tama's data will be lost if her body is damaged. Be careful. You seem completely out of it.
Ryuki.
So yeah, that's a lot of that's a heavy burden on your shoulders there, kiddo.
Now we head back to the shrine.
Just to clear our mind. Think things over real quick.
Yeah. I think the scenery helped me calm down a bit. But to think... demoted. Me.
You still have 3 days. If you can solve the case by then...
It's impossible. I can't believe I was told this today. Of all days.
Why? What is today?
What's today?
The 15th?
Today was the day I lost my other half.
What?
I pulled out a broken watch from my pocket.
I had a younger twin brother. He had a strong sense of
Oh.
justice. Whenever he saw evil, he would stand up to it, face it head on, no matter what. That's just the kind of guy he was. His dream was to become a detective and help bring all the dangerous criminals in Japan to justice. My brother and I were really close, and we hung out all the time. It was like he was another me. But on that day, 6 years ago, my brother and I were in the city,
back to 6.
and we happened to see a wanted criminal. I called the police right away, but the culprit tried to flee on a big trailer truck. He was about to get away, so my brother tried to stop him, and he ended up in front of it, and... he got run over, crushed half his body. This is the watch he was wearing. His time has been frozen since, and I lost my other half. My brother died 6 years ago, on February 13th. Today was the day. But I guess there's no point in me telling you all this. You already know my entire history. I hate the criminal that killed my brother. I wish I could catch him and rip him to pieces. And not just him. I hate them all. All the evil in this world. I hate it all.
Then... are you really going to give up now? If you give up, the evil wins.
She's got a point.
Isn't there something you should be doing for your brother? Think about it.
Yeah, you're right, Tama. Thanks for reminding me of my promise to him. I'll become a hero of justice. That's why I decided to carry on his dream and be a police officer. If I fall into the bottom, I just need to crawl my way back up. I can't let it get to me now.
Yeah.
The reason I became a sinker at Abyss was so I could encounter the more vicious criminals. The foul, immoral kind that evade the law. Sinkers dig deep into their hearts and make them pay. That's my idea of a hero. I lost something of mine in order to become a sinker. one of my eyes. I had to extract my eye to become a sinker.
So you could transplant an
Man,
AI
I was
ball.
in pain that day.
Me.
So
It was probably under anesthesia.
Right after
the fact
I
that he
was
did that
assigned to
willingly.
Abyss.
Yes.
So I guess that means that Mizuki then had to do it willingly.
Half a year now.
I've lost many
Yeah.
things along the way, but thanks to you going into my
It's
left
probably just
eye,
one of those things that seems
feel like a
painful
lot
at
of that
first, but you just get
emptiness
used to
has
it over
been
time.
The pain fades after a while, I suppose.
Tama, as long as you're with me, I can keep going. No, I have to keep going. For my brother, I'm going to catch the HB killer.
Yeah.
So yeah, while Ryuki is, not entirely there in his head, he does have a strong sense of morals and a good reason as to why he's doing this.
So,
Okay.
got any new intel?
What?
I'm sorry.
Although she took up the fly swatter.
Please, ma'am?
Yes, I do. I looked into Chikara
Where'd it go?
some more.
Eventually, he's gonna accidentally call her mommy. It's gonna
Found
get
something
real like awkward.
As opposed to Tama, it's Mama.
Don't hurt me, mommy.
What was that? What? What?
Chikara was doing some dubious research in the past.
His
Aye.
current research is pretty dubious.
With a head like that,
Writing DNA
how could he
to
not?
achieve immortality.
Might as well just
It was
slap a
even
big
more questionable
letter
than
N
that.
on his head.
Rumors say there were
Right?
human
I'm pretty sure we
experiments
actually brought that up in the last session.
Human experiments?
Anyway, word moves fast, and the research institute was temporarily shut down. This happened 9 years ago. During that time, Chikara went missing for a bit to avoid being investigated.
But what about the current institute?
It was reopened after things had settled down. Of course, that required a massive amount of funds, which was provided by Riti Chieda. He's an Achieda's
Another new
father.
man.
Huh. Things are getting deep in the rabbit hole.
Indicated in the hidden message in Bats 490 was a research institute. That's what Shoma said, right?
Yeah.
But it actually wasn't Horadori Institute. I read through a ton of speculation threads online, and none of them mentioned Horadori Institute.
Then where was it, really?
I don't know. All I know for sure is it wasn't Horadori Institute.
Then that means Shoma lied. I have to talk to him. Where's Shoma
I would
now?
keep blaming the
I don't
institute.
know. It looks like he turned his smartphone off.
Again?
But we do have a lead.
Yeah, something's
Remember
definitely
what
up.
Meiji said?
You know, that kid ain't right.
He really loves this Ferris wheel too.
Again with that freaking
He's
Ferris
almost in
wheel.
middle school and he still comes
And
here
again
by
with that
himself all the
cubish
time.
face.
I'm in your memories too. You can never shake me
The one on
free.
the rooftop amusement park at Misa.
You
I'm
see-
just rattling around in there like a Yahtzee dice.
You see, the inner portal to your mind is shaped like a diamond when my head is a square. It can never pass through unless I were to turn my head slightly to the
He's
side.
involved in a wide range of business ventures.
Oh, look at that ascot.
This is my first time learning about this dude.
Investor.
Same.
What's up with this Fred's father-looking dude from Scooby-Doo?
I mean, he's a new character. And remember, he's Kizuna's father.
And after all that, he also became the
I can
chairman
sort of see
of
the family
Social
resemblance.
Welfare
The brown hair.
Corporation of Iowa.
Again,
pink, the
again, the
white.
fucking ascot.
It's an orphanage.
Or
Seems
it's not
that's where he
it's
is
not an
now.
ascot. It's like some other sort of really pompous sass
Pompous
thing
ass.
you wear.
Well, oh,
Wait.
phone
Hello,
call.
we got a brain call.
Phone call.
Oh, from
Iris.
Oh, Iris.
Lucky you. And
Oh, Ryuki? There's
Hello.
something I wanted to tell you about the case.
What is it?
Well, I'm sorry. Recording is about to start, so I can't really get into it right now.
now don't go
Would you be able to
splitting
visit
on us
Lemniscate
too.
later?
Lemniscate, the talent agency Iris belongs to.
Fair
The
enough.
building also has
Still
a
owned
small
by a then 12-year-old.
Alright.
Why
I'll
not?
see you there later.
Yeah, I've seen wackier things. I can't
Bye-bye.
name them
Yeah.
offhand, but I know that they happen.
Well, looks like we got ourselves a date later.
Our destination
Well, actually, we
is
have a
decided
couple of
for
places
now.
to check out.
But
That being said, though, I do think now would be a pretty good time to call it a wrap.
Done.
Very,
So let's finish this.
very much agreed.
fair
There's
enough.
one
Yeah,
more
because
place I'd
we
like
should
to go.
let's wrap this cutscene up first, and then we'll call it.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Wait, Marble,
the informant.
Mama.
Whoa, Mama! What's that thing you're
Whoa,
wearing?
Mama.
That's right.
Then let's
She's a
go.
fortune teller now.
I guess so. She
Oh.
went full into it. Well, all right. Now we have something to look forward to then. So
yeah, we
All
sure
right,
do. So next time, nirvanA Initiative, we're going to go, schmaltzing around town, checking out Shoma, checking
Oh,
out Iris, and saying hello again to Mana. So that should be fun.
Yep. So that's going to be our goal. Let's get ourselves our goodies.
Don't worry, Iba, you'll be relevant again
Statue.
next session.
Statue Tama.
Yo.
And then here is the Tokiko concept
Concept art. She was originally going to wear red pants.
And that's it for that. No outfits.
No outfits. Again, no hot dogging for us today.
I'm gonna assume that the big things you can buy with eyeballs won't even be until after you complete a story or something. So, alrighty. So stay tuned for the next session.
Until next time, everybody.
Keep them eyes peeled.
Hopefully not patrol.